what's up, y'all? I'm sorry. I thought I pressed. I didn't. I did like my few regular routine of waiting a few seconds. We got Crypt's album though. I was gonna do this live reaction at midnight when it dropped, but I got tired by 10, so I went to bed. Now we doing the live reaction now. Crypt's album Very Alive. Let me just go ahead and post it. We live. We live reacting to, let's tag Crypt, new album Buried Alive, come tune in, and then we're gonna put in the link. Then I'm gonna have to tweet this out and share it to a couple people in the group chats. We have 2 concurrent viewers. What's up, y'all? Y'all already know how it go. We gotta promote real quick. I've been a fan of Crypt since like, shoot, it's been a long, like the end of 2018 type shit. And when the whole KSI shit was going down, damn. Yeah, it's been a long time. I've been a fan of Crypt for a long time. Tales from the Crypt was an amazing album. I loved that album. Then we had When the Sky Turns Red last year, his collab album with Joey Nato. Amazing album as well. And now we got his new album, which I pre-saved on Spotify. So when I pull up Spotify here so you can react to it, you'll see that I have the album liked, but none of the songs. Why? Because pre-saved it. Obviously, I've heard all of the singles, Rapping from My Closet, Like Me, Voicemail, Call It Quits, and Let 'Em Talk. I've heard all 5 of those in my own time. I wanted to enjoy them in my own time. However, we'll still react to them here. YouTube is not receiving enough video to read. Huh? Error. Hold up. It is being weird. Hold on. Let me check something. Let me check something. I really hope this... Oh, it went away. Okay, hold on. It looks like the stream's back to good. It looks like it's normal now. Alright, mate. Just making sure it was good. Just making sure it was good, fam. That's all I had to do. Let me go ahead and share this to a couple of Instagram chats. Tweet it out real quick, and we'll get started. I am sorry that I don't have a face cam, by the way, so that way y'all can't see my full-on reaction, like facial expression and all that jazz. I don't have a webcam. And my room kind of a mess anyways, so like y'all wouldn't want to see my room anyways. But YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream. What the fuck? Oh my. We live. Come tune in. And then let's just tag Crypt. Boom. Tweet. Boom, boom. Alright, let me check the stream again because the stream is being dumb. Alright, let me check the stream again because the stream's being weird. We have this amazing track list. I wish it was kind of longer. I'm not gonna lie. I wish it wasn't just 15 songs, but it is what it is, and it's still an album, man. We got a new album from Crypt, so hey, man. Oh yeah, before I get started, link to the album is the very first link in the description. It's the Spotify link. First link in the description is the album itself. Make sure you go check it out on your own. Listen to it on your own if you don't want any pauses and all that. If you just go support the mans, go support them and all that. If you have freak, if you I also make my own music. Link also in the description. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, where I post memes, thoughts, updates, all that wonderful jazz. Because that is life. I'm just promoting this in a couple of Discord servers real quick, and we will get started. Alright, so let me just put this here. Then I'm gonna put it in these group chat, these Discord servers. Alright, and then I will be good. I'll be goody good. And now just pull up the stream so I can read chat while I react. Because that's how we do things around here. We kind of have a ghetto setup. And by ghetto, I mean not ghetto at all. Alrighty. Let's get into Crypt's new album, Buried Alive. I've been hyped for this, bro. I'm so ready. Actually, hold up. Let me share this to... Sorry, I need to share this to one friend because he already listened to the album. He said I better react to it. I told him I already planned on doing that. So let me just share it with the homie. Real quick through text message because that's how I talk to him. Alright. Buried Alive, Crypt, the live reaction. Right, let's get into it. Got Tales from the Crypt 2 to open it up.
This right here is how I kick off the album.
Hold up.
This right here is how I kick off the album. I don't really care about the outcome.
Damn, starting off the bat, it's like, this is how I start off the album. I don't really care about the outcome. Like, he's like, I don't care if people... Okay, hold on. Hold on.
This right here is how I kick off the album. I don't really care about the outcome. I just want to tell a couple stories and prove to everybody that I'm more than you think about me times 1,000. I spent the last year looking back on my accomplishments, ignoring all the compliments I don't ever really talk about. Cause the second...
It's like I'm trying to prove that I just want to tell a few stories. Prove that I'm more than you think I am times 1,000. That's a good line. It's like, bro, I'm a lot more than you think I am. It's like, I spend the last few years, ignoring the compliments and whatnot. Opening up really good. The beat is a little funky, but it's a start.
Times 1,000. I spent the last year looking back on my accomplishments, ignoring all the compliments I don't ever really talk about. Cause the second that I do, one of you is gonna choose to ruin my mood and bring me down some. I can never...
Oh my god, what's I do? If you are gonna choose to bring down my mood? Oh my god, the rhyme schemes.
I don't ever really talk about. Cause the second that I do, one of you is gonna choose to ruin my mood and bring me down some.
Man, just stress those syllables. Do you choose mood? He just stresses them, and it's a good rhyme scheme. My man's says good rhyming, but he put some respect on Crypt's name.
Ignoring all the compliments I don't ever really talk about. Cause the second that I do, one of you is gonna choose to ruin my mood and bring me down some. I can never get a glimpse of happiness, cause every time it happens I just think about the accidents that might come. People...
I felt that I can't think about happiness or what. Wait, what exactly did it say?
And that I do, one of you is gonna choose to ruin my mood and bring me down some. I can never get a glimpse of happiness, cause every time I
can never get a glimpse of happiness, because every time I have it, I think about the accidents that could happen. I felt that, bro. It's like every time I'm happy, I think about the bad that's gonna come or can happen, and it's just like I felt that. It's hard to explain unless you have that mindset, really. But like, he's basically, the best way I can explain is like, when you're happy, instead of focusing on the happiness, soaking it in, you're thinking about the bad that's gonna come later or can come later, and you just don't get to appreciate the goodness of it. I like that line. I relate to it. Mega Mall is here. What's up?
I just think about the accidents that might come. People on the internet remind me that I ain't shit, and I agree with them, but I pretend that I doubt them.
Ooh, that's a good line too. People on the internet remind me that I ain't shit, and I agree with them, but I pretend that I doubt them. Like these people talk trash, and I agree with the shit that they say about me, but I say fuck you to them in return, even though I felt that.
Might come. People on the internet remind me that I ain't shit and I agree with them, but I pretend that I doubt them. I remember backstage back in Omaha, Mac told me stop making rap records all about him, but it's hard because a part of me doesn't even want a part of this shit, but the other part was all of it. I'm in the middle like Malcolm. How come every time I
Beat
open my
picking
feed,
up.
there's so many comments full of positivity, but the
Ooh, the beat and the flow switch. Okay, the beat's funky. I like the beat. It's funky.
doesn't even want a part of this shit, but the other part was all of it. I'm in the middle like Malcolm. How come every time I open my feed, there's so many comments?
Wait. He said I'm in the middle like Malcolm. Is that the reference to Malcolm in the Middle, the TV show?
I remember backstage back in Omaha, Mac told me stop making rap records all about him, but it's hard because a part of me doesn't even want a part of this shit, but the other part was all of it. I'm in the middle like Malcolm.
I'm in the middle like Malcolm. Malcolm in the Middle. It's a TV. Okay, I like it.
Every time I open my feed, there's so many comments full of positivity, but the second something's negative, it's inevitable that in my head all the positive has been outdone.
Ooh, he's like every time I open the comments, it's full of positivity, but one negative comment overrides the thousands and millions of positive compliments and comments I see. Nice. I like that line.
If it's inevitable that in my head all the positive has been outdone. If you dealt with the hatred I get on a day-to-day basis, I promise you wouldn't make it, so don't even try. The only person that should hate me is myself, and I do, but you, I've never even given you a reason why. And more.
My boy Platinum just texted me midstream, so let me rewind a bit.
Full of positivity, but the second something's negative, it's inevitable that in my head all the positive has been outdone. If you dealt with the hatred I get on a day-to-day basis, I promise you wouldn't make it, so don't even try. The only person that should hate me is myself, and I do, but you, I've never even given you a reason why.
Ooh, the only person who should hate myself is me, and I do, but you, I've never given you a reason why. It's like, why do you hate me? You know, I hate myself, but like, why do you hate me? I never gave you a reason to. Okay, wow.
Wouldn't make it, so don't even try. The only person that should hate me is myself, and I do, but you, I've never even given you a reason why. And more times than not, I lay in bed and I sigh, thinking what it would be like if I were to die. That's the time you see me hop on the Instagram live.
Okay.
You guys running away from my mind. Somebody says some dumb shit to get under my skin, then I circle back around to where my night begins, and I'm
oh my god. Oh, the shit, the beat picking up, the flow is nice. He's spitting some truth. This is unrelated though, but like I said earlier, my homie Platinum texted me. Today is his birthday, so go subscribe to him. His link is also in the description. Happy birthday to the homie Platinum Symphony. I've been friends with him for literally life. He's the definition of day one, literally.
Me hop on the Instagram live and chat with you guys running away from my mind. Somebody says some dumb shit to get under my skin, then I circle back around to where my night begins, and I'm trapped with my thoughts to bring my life to an end. I saw a therapist back in college and he didn't do shit.
I saw a therapist back in college and he didn't do shit. Oh my god. He's like, this therapy shit don't help. Fuck, man. Speak to him.
I circle back around to where my night begins, and I'm trapped with my thoughts to bring my life to an end. I saw a therapist back in college and he didn't do shit. Now my life is like ring around the rosy, spinning in circles, burning to ashes slowly.
My life is like around the rosy, spinning in circles, burning into ashes slowly. It's like ring around the rosy, pockets full of posy, ashes, ashes, till we all fall down. And when you do that, this is actually a very dark, like, background to that, like, childhood game. It's very dark. I don't fully remember, but it's a dark background to it. But he just said, like, oh, like, he's like, my life's like a circle, go round and round, because when you do that, you have a group of people, and you're going in a circle, jumping in a group circle, and he's like, so I'm burning into ashes slowly, like, I'm fading away slowly, in pain, and, okay, I fuck with that.
He didn't do shit, now my life is like ring around the rosy, spinning in circles, burning to ashes slowly, writing my hurt down in a verse before it gets worse, and I had to book a fucking hearse to hold me, and these albums are where I let it all hang out, and show my scars for all to play loud. My mom didn't even know I tried to kill myself until I put Tales from the Crypt out. I remember.
Oh, shit. He's like, in these albums, this is where I put all of my pain out. My mom didn't even know I tried to kill myself until I put Tales from the Crypt out. Tales from the Crypt is his first album. Shit, man. He's like, my mom didn't even know I tried to kill myself. What the hell? That hit.
Writing my hurt down in a verse before it gets was worse, and I had to book a fucking hearse to hold me in these albums where I let it all hang out and show my scars for all to play loud. My mom didn't even know I tried to kill myself until I put Tales from the Crypt out. I remember writing some of those tracks I couldn't even record in the studio with Joey crying like a baby boy.
I remember writing some of those tracks I couldn't even record with Joey in the studio trying like, oh my god, he was like, basically I was bawling while recording them, or I couldn't record them because I was bawling with Joey in the studio. Man.
Where I let it all hang out and show my scars for all to play loud. My mom didn't even know I tried to kill myself until I put Tales from the Crypt out. I remember writing some of those tracks I couldn't even record in the studio with Joey crying like a baby boy. All the scars are real and all the stories are facts, so if you listen you'll see I'm way more than fast raps.
He's like, all the scars are real, the stories are facts, so if you listen, I'm way more than fast rap. He's tired of being put in a fucking box, and I felt that. That's why I like to diversify with my music. I don't want to be put in a fucking box.
The stories are facts, so if you listen, you'll see I'm way more than fast raps. Why it affects me bad, and I get real mad when these people tell me that I only rap real fast. Alright, copy this, alright, copy that, alright, sound like him, alright, sound like that, cause I'm
understandable. When this is going to be a 10-hour stream. Facts, fam. This is going to take a while. Crypt got lines like that, though. You gotta break them down, fam. Gotta break them down. But like the whole comparing thing. Like, somebody compare, I have a homie. Wait, but actually, he hates being compared to people, which is understandable. I don't really mind being compared to people, sometimes I'll take it as like a compliment and whatnot. But like I do understand. It's like, oh, you sound like this. It can be used as an insult, and it pisses people off, And I understand why it gets real annoying. Personally, it doesn't annoy me like that, but yeah.
Get real mad when these people tell me that I only rap real fast, alright, copy this, alright, copy that, alright, sound like him, alright, sound like that, cause I pull it all out, deep from inside, back from the depths of my dark black mind. Each track that I decide to write shaves off a couple good years of my life. I debated on dropping this or not, I can't lie, cause no matter what, it's gonna be an uphill climb.
Ooh, I debated on dropping this or not, cause no matter what, it's gonna be an uphill climb. Ooh, okay, Spitting, alright. Speak to him.
Can't lie, cause no matter what, it's gonna be an uphill climb. Cause before you even click, you got a thought of what this is. And every time I do that thought, you're gonna box me in. I got the stigma of a fast white rapper, cause I'm white and I rap fast. But why can't I just rap how I like? Can you listen without labeling my craft? Cause
yeah, he's really pissed about the labeling, being labeled, which I understand completely.
Rap fast, but I also rap slow. For Christ's sake, I've shown you part of my soul. I'm not okay. Night of September, the end. These are examples of my holes.
Showing out more of a discography. Wait, hold on.
Labeling my craft, cause I do rap fast, but I also rap slow. For Christ's sake, I've shown you part of my soul. I'm not okay. Night of September, the end. These are examples of my holes.
I'm not okay. Night of September, the end. These are examples of my holes. These are examples of me putting my skeletons out there, putting my pain out there. This is me showing that I'm more than just a white fast rapper.
I'm not okay. Night of September, the end. These are examples of my holes. These are the parts of my soul that I wrote and took from my dome and spoke so you can relate back home. These are the locks of my brain that I broke and dove into so you can know what I know. And this album is more of that. I've got so many stories that have been untapped. So sit back and listen and buckle up for the ride. It's the Tales from the Crypt on how I'm buried alive.
I fuck with that. It's like, this is the Tales from the Crypt on how I'm buried alive. I really hope that my parents leave me alone because I hear the dogs. I'm doing a stream. I fuck with that. Now, here's the thing. The beat was weird. It didn't really pick up. I definitely like the original Tales from the Crypt a little bit more, instrumental-wise. What he says here, though, and the rhyme schemes, I like this one lyrically more, but I like the original Tales from the Crypt track. Like Tales from the Crypt 1 more instrumental-wise. But the instrumental here was cool. I like it. It's a good way to open up the album. I feel like I rate this track personally. I'll give it like a 8.5 out of 10 rating. I do like it, but the biggest thing here is like the instrumental. But let's get deep in. Oh, I thought they just knocked my door. Let's get into the next track, Call It Quits, which Call It Quits was one of the singles. In fact, the last single off of the album. I've already heard it, so I'm not going to try to break it down as much. However, I will break down and pause here and there and all that. I love Jelly Roll, I love Adam Calhoun and Crypt, so they're all the same track. Let's get into it, bro. Freaking ad, hold on. We're going to do that every time an ad pops up. What? I'm streaming. Hold on. And I am back. I am so sorry for that freaking open widget. Alright, I am back. Sorry for that inconvenience. It ticks me off. But I'm the only one in this house who can let the dogs out. My mom is... No, I'm not. You know, my mom's recovering from surgery. My sister's not strong enough, which that part takes me off. My dad was also in the shower. I had to let the dogs out because I'm always the only one called to let the dogs out. Anyways, let's get into Call It Quits, shall we?
Blood is running down my face, tears are forming in my eyes. Father always told me pain is temporary, keep in stride. Lift your head up, don't you cry. Fighters always will survive. That hurt you feel inside. You know,
like I said, I heard the singles, and this was one of the singles. That's why I immediately liked it, because I already know I like the song. So.
Mean that you're alive. Keep your head down and digging. God will provide you vision and lead you where you need to be. If you just shut up and listen, and
Thing is, I'm not really that religious, but I like the song. I'm consider myself unreligious. I know all of these people are Christian. I'm very sure they are. I know Crypt is. I mean, yeah, let's continue.
fighters always will survive. That hurt you feel inside can only mean that you're alive. Keep your head down and digging. God will provide you vision and lead you where you need to be. If you just shut up and listen and ignore the opposition, they just want your position. They want to X you out like the atheists do to Christ and Christmas. So don't ever stray away from this path that you create.
I like how when they get to the melodic part of the verse, like that. I love that. It hits different.
Position, they just want your position. They want to X you out like the atheists do to Christ and Christmas. So don't ever stray away from this
path that you create.
Get that tunnel vision. Don't you quit, keep working every day. So I made a promise to myself that when I hear that final bell, I'ma give it everything that I got, and that's what God I wanna fail until I'm on my deathbed and I'm staring into heaven's eyes.
He's like, I'm gonna give it all till I die. He's like, I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep giving it my all till I pass away. I respect it.
So when I hear that final bell, I'ma give it everything that I got, and that's what God I wanna fail until I'm on my deathbed and I'm staring into heaven's eyes. I will never let nobody else control my life. I'ma wake up and I'll take what's mine. Ain't no way I'll wait in line. Life is moving way too fast for me to be stuck back in time.
Everything that I ever worked for, I'm gonna keep on just and more. I will never fall. Bro, Crypt can sing so well, and I love it when he does these singing hooks, dude. I definitely like what he was saying, like not really complaining, but addressing, like he was like, I'm tired of being labeled as the white fast rapper, because he's not a white fast rapper. He is a versatile rapper. He can do any style of rap that he wants. He's so good, and and he can sing so well. And I love his singing style hooks. Like, this hook for Call It Quits is amazing. Work for, I'll keep on pushing till I earn more. I won't ever fall. It's just one of those things you gotta sing along to. He's like, I won't ever break, I won't ever crack. Like, ugh. He's like, I'll never stop doing what I love, and I respect it. We got Jelly Roll's verse next.
You can tell, just look in the sky, the angels are near. Came out the gutter with Pennywise, I was facing my fears. I made it out the streets, even though I was left to die. Still I sprouted out the concrete despite the pesticides. Somehow I bloomed to a beautiful rose.
So if you don't know what he's referencing there, I've seen reactions to the music video, and people don't know what people know what Jelly Roll means by it. Is like, hey, you know, I did what was considered the impossible. I was a flower that grew from the concrete, you know, because if you're a flower, because it's considered very hard or impossible for a flower to grow from concrete, they have to be in soil. He's saying, hey, I did grow from concrete, but he said somehow I bloomed into a beautiful rose. Tupac Shakur, which everyone knows that name, one of the GOATs of hip hop, was not only just a rapper, he was also a poet. Obviously rap is poetry and whatnot, blah 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 blah. But he actually wrote poems, not just like stuff to become rap songs. He actually wrote poems, like short little poems. One of them was called "The Rose That Grew from the Concrete." That's what he's referencing here. That poem. He's like, "I am a rose that grew from the concrete" is a reference off that Tupac poem. One of his posthumous albums was called "The Rose That Grew from the Concrete." It is that poem awesome. Great read. Go look it up and read it for yourself. But that is what Jelly Roll's mentioning, and I'm surprised nobody has ever pointed that out. Like, they know what he means by it, but they don't point out that it's a reference to that poem itself.
You can tell, just look in the sky, the angels are near. Came out the gutter with Pennywise, I was facing my fears. I made it out
the Pennywise bars, like, I was facing my fears. Pennywise is the picture of the fears in the film verse. I never saw it, but I do know that.
Even though I was left to die, still I sprouted out the concrete despite the pesticides. Somehow I bloomed to a
beautiful rose.
I was consumed with the blues, such a musical soul.
Jelly Roll has such an amazing voice. He dropped 2 albums last year. What was the first one called? It was A Beautiful Disaster and Self-Medicated. I like The Beautiful Disaster more personally, but they were both great albums. He makes very relatable, sad music, and I love Jelly Roll, man.
Out the concrete despite the pesticides. Somehow I bloomed to a beautiful rose. I was consumed with the blues, such a musical soul. This industry is full of hardships and politics, but I will never call it quits. In fact, I want all of it.
I want all the smoke. It's full of these hardships and stupid political correctness and all that shit. Like, it's full of politics, which everything's a political debate. I'm not even gonna get into politics, but it's full of politics, full of hardships, and it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna run away from it. I want all of the fucking smoke. I'm gonna run into the fire. I'm gonna run into the flames. I'm not running away from it. I'm running into it, and I fuck with that line.
Rose, I was consumed with the blues, such a musical soul. This industry is full of hardships and politics, but I will never call it quits. In fact, I want all of it. You see fire in my eyes, even though I'm criticized. I have been vilified, belittled, and minimized.
The fucking rhyme scheme, belittled and minimized. The rhyme scheme and the singing, like, I like it.
This industry is full of hardships and politics, but I will never call it quits. In fact, I want all of it. You see fire in my eyes, even though I'm criticized. I have been vilified, belittled, and minimized. Depression, I really empathize. Promise you, the more money you make, the shit intensifies.
That's honestly facts. If y'all don't know, I struggle with depression on like a daily basis, and he's like, look, if you struggle with depression, I empathize with you. I know what you feel. He's like, look, trust me, the more money you make, the worse depression gets. And honestly, it's kind of true, because like, I like to give to people sometimes, like I like to give to friends, like not insane, but like I don't like to insanely give my money like that, but like when I'm rich or whatever, I'm going to give a lot of my money to charity. That's just how I am. I'll give money I'll spend on my family, I'll spend on friends. One of my biggest things I like to spend on those, whenever I'm dating somebody, I like to spend money on them like crazy. I got over $300 on Christmas, and my first thought was like, I can't spend this on anybody. Like, I didn't want to spend it on my family or anything. I didn't want to spend it on my friends. And keep in mind, I did recently get out of a breakup at that point, but like, because I was broken up with in November, as a lot of you'll know. But like literally my first thoughts was like, I have basically nobody to spend this on, or there's nobody I want to spend this on, you know what I mean? And it really fucking sucks. It hurts sometimes. You can have everything, you can have all the things you want, but it just doesn't equate to happiness and whatnot. And like Scheme Santa's reaction to this, it's like expectations, like, oh, if I get enough money to get everything I want, I'll be happy. And then you get everything you want and you're not happy, and then it makes it worse. It's like, I'm not happy, but I have it's I love that line. It's good.
Though I'm criticized, I have been vilified, belittled and minimized. If you ever dealt with depression, I really empathize. Promise you, the more money you make, the shit intensifies. Ludicrous, I deal with all these Judases and serpents. Mama said you entertain the clown and you become the circus. So tell them, Crypt, we ain't stopping. Promise
That hook though. I will never fall. I will never fall. Oh, yes, sir. Before we get into Adam's verse, what I will say about Adam, I'm gonna rate like the verses right now before I get into Adam's verses, because like I said, I heard this song before because it was a single. I like Jelly Roll's verse the most, Crypt's second, and Adam's least sonically wise. However, all three are amazing lyrically, but sonically wise, I like Jelly Roll's the most, Crypt's second, and Adam the least. But it's an amazing song overall. They do well together, and I like this song. More money, more problems. He's like, wake up, Papa Xanax, hard pill to swallow. I fuck with that line. It's a nice little bar. And he's like, Biggie said it best, more money, more problems, because Biggie, rest in peace, the legend Biggie has a song called More Money, More Problems, which is true.
Biggie said it best, more money, more problems. Wake up, Papa Xanax, hard pill to swallow. I don't ever follow, take the road less traveled, never know. See tomorrow, that's a whole nother battle. Take these little pills I'm popping, depression it gets to stopping. My mental builds up these toxins where the ending is an option.
The ending is an option. Is like my mental building these toxins. It's like, and the ending is an option. Do I keep living? Do I keep going on? Or do I end my life? Fuck, I really like how he put it. It's awesome. And the flow is awesome. The stopping. The toxins. The rhyme scheme is like stopping toxins and the drum hits. It's nice. The flow's good. I'm talking real life. You just talk shit to try to get some traction, to get that clout. Like, yes sir, yes sir, that's how people are. And he's gonna get into this melodic shit too.
I'm just talking real life. You just talking shit, looking for a click or a like. Out the ground, grew a rose in the middle of the weeds. I've been down this.
Became a rose in the middle of the weeds. Kind of like the rose from the concrete, but not as much. Just a little bit indirect.
I'm just talking real life. You just talking shit, looking for a click or a like. Out the ground, grew a rose in the middle of the weeds. I've been down this old road in the middle of the street. I'm screaming, Lord help me with these demons. I'm just trying to figure out my purpose or a meaning. Lately it just seems like the same old. Pill popping, watch them go down like Drano. You still watching even though I feel insane. No, I ain't trying to kill myself, Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain killed himself. He was from California. People say the way he died is by suicide. Some people think it was like to cover up for like a hit on him. But it said that he committed suicide. He's like, I'm not trying to kill myself. Kurt Cobain, yo. Shout out to Kurt Cobain. Rest in peace.
Same old pill popping, watch them go down like Drano. You still watching even though I feel insane. No, I ain't trying to kill myself, Kurt Cobain. You can take away everything that I ever worked for. I'ma keep on pushing till I earn more. I won't ever fall. Won't never break. Won't never crack. Won't never lick. Won't never stop. Won't never lack. Won't never call it quick. You ain't trying to hold me back, but I'll always find my own way. Cause I am a beast that you won't tame. I won't ever fall. Won't never break. Won't never crack. Won't never lick. Won't never stop. Won't never lack. Won't never call it quick. Call it quick.
Amazing song. Instrumental's good. Verse is amazing. Hook's amazing. It's awesome. The biggest criticize I have is just Adam, sonically wise, seemed like he fit the least on this song. I'm not even gonna lie. Shut the hell up, Zay. Shut the hell up, bro. Ignore my playlist, fam. Ignore them. There. Fuck you. Anyways, back to me talking about the song. Man, my biggest criticize here is that Adam, sonically wise, sounded the least fit on the song. He did his thing. He sounded great on the song. But compared to Jelly Roll and Crypt, Jelly Roll and Crypt sounded more comfortable. Lyrically, though, they all had amazing verses. I rate this song like a 9.5 out of 10. We got I Won't Miss You up next. And Zay, you could suck my dick. No, I'm joking. But fuck you, Zay. You don't got played out my playlist that I saved with over 200. It's a saved playlist. It's not my playlist. I saved that playlist. There's over 200 songs in it. And I don't even listen to it because I have my own sad songs playlist that I actually made. He's gonna have that theme throughout the whole album, I'm telling you, because you hear the shovel, you know what I mean, like the shovel digging. I'm certain it's gonna have that theme throughout the whole album, like he did in Tales from the Crypt, where you heard the beep, the heart monitor. At the end of Tales from the Crypt 2 and Call It Quits, there was a shovel. So I'm certain he's gonna have that throughout the whole album.
My whole entire life can go out like a flame.
Acoustic Crypt? Shit. I told you he could sing though, but acoustic Crypt, let's go.
One last wish and I will blow it away. But before I go, I've got one thing to say. I won't miss you.
The beginning though, and he starts right off the bat. Ugh. Okay.
My whole entire life can go out like a flame. One last wish and I will blow it away. But before I go, I've got one thing to say. I won't miss you. And my whole entire life can go out like a flame. One last wish and I will blow it away. But before I go, I've got one thing to say. I won't miss you at all. I saw you yesterday for the first time in 3 years.
Hey. That hook touches my soul. Like, I'm getting chills. Like, ooh. That hook's awesome.
I go, I've got one thing to say. I won't miss you at all. I saw you yesterday for the first time in 3 years. I almost didn't recognize you. We locked eyes, but you pretended we didn't, and it seemed clear. You saw me, and it terrified you. You probably thought of all the awful things you did to me in past time, and everything came rushing back in. But
he's like, I saw you. We locked eyes, but you pretend that we didn't. You probably saw me and was scared because you remembered all the terrible shit you did to me.
It terrified you. You probably thought of all the awful things you did to me in past time, and everything came rushing back in. But that's just water underneath our bridge. So let's cross that bridge, and I'ma push you in. So you...
Ooh, he's like, let's cross that's water underneath the bridge. Let's cross that bridge, and I'll push you in the water. Ooh, you can tell he hates this bitch.
In past time, and everything came rushing back in. But that's just water underneath our bridge. So let's cross that bridge, and I'ma push you in. I saw you hiding that ring on your left hand, probably shopping for a shirt for his best man.
Ooh, I saw you hiding that ring on your left hand. He's like, you're married. I saw you hiding it. Probably looking for. Oh my God, this is about to get deep.
That's just water underneath our bridge. So let's cross that bridge, and I'ma push you in. I saw you hiding that ring on your left hand, probably shopping for a shirt for his best man. You wouldn't hide it if you didn't feel a single ounce of guilt about you leaving what we built and what was next planned.
Ooh, you probably wouldn't have hide your ring if you didn't feel a bit of guilt for the way you hurt me. Ooh, spit that shit, Crypt.
Wouldn't hide it if you didn't feel a single ounce of guilt about you leaving what we built and what was next planned. I hope you go to sleep tonight and all you dream about is me and all the awesome memories that we had let stand. And you text me in the morning saying sorry that you didn't talk to me, and I'ma leave the message left read. And when I go to sleep tonight.
Facts, man. It's like, I hope you dream about me. Remember every amazing thing we did. And then I hope you text me saying sorry. And I'm just going to leave that message on read. Like, when somebody hurts you like that, you not only hate them, but if you, like, you'll get revenge. You won't get, like, revenge, because you have to contain yourself and whatnot, you know. But, like, with me, I would, like, you know, if somebody hurts me like that, not only do I hate them, but, like, I'll get revenge in petty ways. And that'd be a petty way to get revenge. Just leave them on red. You know what I mean? And that's something I would like. Yes, sir.
You didn't feel a single ounce of guilt about you leaving what we built and what was next planned. I hope you go to sleep tonight and all you dream about is me and all the awesome memories that we had let stand. And you text me in the morning saying sorry that you didn't talk to me, and I'ma leave the message left read. And when I go to sleep tonight, I'ma make sure that I pray for you. Pray that he can treat you like you want and like I couldn't do. Pray that he's the reason that you smile all the time. Pray that he can keep you happier than any guy. Pray that you were living in the dream that you wanted. Pray you wake up every morning with a husband that's supportive. And I pray that all your prayers have been answered and he's heaven sent, and then he cheats on you like I never did. I'm praying.
Ooh, he's like, I prayed that all your prayers get answered. I pray everything goes well for you. I pray you get so attached to this dude. You get undeniably attached. Like, everything goes amazing and smoothly. And then I pray that he cheats on you in the end. So this is the night of September girl, because I can tell, because he talks about her cheating on him. He's like, I hope everything goes amazing for you, fam. I hope it goes awesome. All for it to shatter like that.
The husband that's supportive, and I pray that all your prayers have been answered.
That's a different kind of like hatred right there.
He's heaven sent, and then he cheats on you like I never did. I'm praying that it rains on your wedding day. Tears from the heavens gates from my grandma, cause you didn't show up at her wake.
Oh, I hope it rains on your wedding day. Tears from my grandma. Man, rest in peace, Grandma Crypt, man.
And then he cheats on you like I never did. I'm praying that it rains on your wedding day. Tears from the heavens gates from my grandma, cause you didn't show up at her wake. Why was that so hard to make? Probably cause you knew the way you treated me was evil and she wouldn't want you anyway. I prayed.
Ooh, you didn't show up on a grandma's funeral or meet my grandma? I don't know what he meant by that. It was like, probably because you know she wouldn't have approved of you anyways, and you knew the way you treat me. Damn.
Cause you knew the way you treated me was evil and she wouldn't want you anyway. I pray that when you look him in the eyes at the altar, you only see the times that you'll fail and you'll falter. Your mirrors will flop cause you're frail in your heart, and you'll finally realize that you're a monster. My whole entire life can go out like a flame. One last wish and I will blow it away. But before I go, I've got one thing to say.
I won't miss you.
One last wish and I will blow it away. But before I go, I've got one thing to say. I won't miss you at all.
That song is amazing. There's the shovel again. That song's amazing, though. The hook's great. I love the subject matter. And like I relate to it a little bit. Not exactly, but a little bit. I like the vibes, and I'm gonna rate that one a 9.5 out of 10. I'm a sucker for sad music, so like, hey, we got "Let 'Em Talk," which I've also heard as because again it was a single for it. I'll give my thoughts on it afterwards, but let's go on to "Let 'Em Talk." I know this beat too. I was gonna use this beat on a future song that I heard Crypt used in a snippet he posted of this song, and I was like, fuck, now I can't use it. Well, you can use it because it's a free beat, but I'm not going to because Crypt's gonna make this song's gonna be iconic, I feel like, so because it's Crypt, you know what I mean? But y'all go, I mean, I'm not gonna use it no more. But I know this beat. Dun 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 dun.
I was gone for a minute, but I'm back and got some things to say. People talking about me, but they talking about the same old things. They worry about my day, and they worry about my life. If they talk behind my back, it just means that they are behind. I let them talk.
If they talk behind my back, that just means they are behind. I'll let them talk. I'll let them talk shit. Let them make themselves look like a fool. Yes, sir. Facts. The hook's great. I like the hook. Lyrically wise. Sonically wise, it's not bad. Sonically wise, the hook could be better in my opinion. I don't really like the sonicness, like how the hook sounds. Lyrically though, this hook's amazing.
Say people talking about me, but they talking about the same old things. They worry about my day, and they worry about my life. If they talk behind my back, it just means that they are behind. I let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk.
I like how he says, let him talk, and it fades when he says talk. I like that. Hold on. Hold on.
Let him talk. Let him talk. This gon' be the last time I dress this, cause quite frankly I'm getting pissed off. Wanna be the bad guy on my hit list, cause his shit don't get no talk. So he wants to put my name in his mouth. Boy, you better sit down.
I love those outlets.
My mama always told me that jealousy rears its face in the face of adversity. Then verses would come my way, but just ignore it. Keep it soaring, leave them sore in the face. They ain't important. You're worth more than their entire estate. So
it's like my mom's telling me, like, ignore them, man. And my mom's telling me, ignore them. You're worth more than the whole estate. Like, man, and he's like, look, they're pissing me off though.
Always told me that jealousy rears its face in the face of adversity. Then verses would come my way, but just ignore it. Keep it soaring, leave them sore in the face.
Like I said, it's a single. I already know I like the song.
Ain't important, you're worth more than their entire estate. So just sit back and laugh at their ass. Keep on stacking that cash. It'll get them off. What they speak just means that they mad. They just want what you got and refuse to do what you did to top them. So the only option that they're gonna rock with is to keep on talking while you keep on walking. So let them talk for a minute, but I'm back and got some. If you're gonna keep on talking behind my back, then
I fuck with that. It's like, oh, back into the hook. It's like, nah, let's back up, back into the verse. I fuck with that.
and refuse to do what you did to top them. So the only option that they're gonna rock with is to keep on talking while you keep on walking. So let them talk for a minute, but I'm back and got some. If you're gonna keep on talking behind my back, then I'll just do great things in your face. If you're gonna focus on my career, then it appears you're the one to blame. That you're gonna be in my shadow, have shown staring at my backbone and asshole. You
I fuck how the beat doesn't sound exactly like this. You know, they added the beat a little bit, and I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Then I'll just do great things in your face. If you're gonna focus on my career, then it appears you're the one to blame. That you're gonna be in my shadow, have shown staring at my backbone and asshole. You know it's a fact, bro, that I'm that dope. Rap circles around you like I'm a lasso. Went from rags to riches. You just sit back and bitching. Like if you keep babbling, I'ma feel bad and give your ass commission. But I have no sympathy for you. I don't care about the shit that you've been through. You only care about me when it's something you need and it's so convenient for you. Then
You only care about me when it's something you need and it's convenient for you. Like, he's like, bitch, get out of here. I don't need those people in my life. Yes, sir. Ooh, yeah, I forgot they had a beat like this, too. He's like, I'm happy I never brought you with me. We're happy I never brought you up. If you act like this every time your homies blow up, then you always gonna be alone. You're always gonna be behind.
When your homies get on, bro, you gon' always be alone. I was gone for a minute, but I'm back and got some things to say. People talking about me, but they talking about the same old things. They worry about my day, and they worry about my life. If they talk behind my back, it just means that they are behind. I let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk.
Should I let him talk? Never know. Y'all are more corny than ethanol. I got no
Y'all are more corny than ethanol. Ethanol has a corn as one of its ingredients. I fuck with that line. It's like, you're more. It's like, it's not. You're more corny than popcorn. You're more corny than corn nose. You're more corny than ethanol. I like. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with Luke Gunn. All right. So I feel like Luke Gunn's I don't think. Like, I'm not as big a fan. Like, okay, hold on. So I used to be like huge on him, but now I'm not as much anymore. He hasn't dropped that much though. He like dropped his album Eternal and hasn't dropped much since. But the thing with Gon is that he got lyrical ability, and people put him in that fast rap box as well. He does more than fast rap. You know what I mean? He can do some emotional shit, and I think he's slightly underrated. I think Gon's definitely slightly underrated, and people are like, Gon's trash. No, he's not trash. He got a good pen game, and he can do more than just fast rap. He likes doing fast rap, and, you know, we got to keep in mind, his brain moves that fast because of his brain injury. But he can do more than fast rap, and he does show his versatility, just not insanely often. I definitely think he's a little underrated.
Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk.
Should I let him talk? Never know. Y'all are more corny than ethanol. I got no patience for Twitter tweeting. If we really beefing, then I pull up with a weapon drawn. Came in this bitch like a wrecking ball, using my pistol and Uzi like do. Matter of time before they set me off. I am becoming a villain when I kill him like Benino.
I'm becoming a villain when I kill him like Venonal. I don't really get that line, but I'm pretty sure it's a bar, so I'm addressing it. I don't know the bar itself, but I'm pretty sure it's a bar. Y'all just tweeting, if we really beefing, I'm coming with a weapon. I'm pulling up.
Using my pistol and Uzi like matter of time before they set me off. I am becoming a villain when I kill him like Benino. Pull up to the fucking murder scene. Dead body with the flies buzzing like a worker bee. So much uncertainty, there's sure to be some absurdity with the witness.
The rhyme scheme, certainly, absurdity, sure to be, like, put a little bit more respect on God's name. He's definitely underrated in my opinion. He can rhyme his ass off.
It occurred to me if they're squealing then I'll be serving like 300 years in the pen, so I'm never gonna let them talk, keep it with friends, but I fear that it's nearing the end. I got demons appearing again every time that I'm searing the pen to the paper, the lyrics offend every...
I got demons appearing again every time I write my lyrics. You know, like, every time I'm writing, I have demons appearing, like, reliving these memories. I fuck with that line.
Never gonna let them talk, keep it with friends, but I fear that it's nearing the end. I got demons appearing again every time that I'm searing the pen to the paper, the lyrics offend every person who's hearing it. They're in defense, I've been cheering against this American cancel culture, fucking arrogant shit has been wearing me, then it's embarrassing, treating me like...
Addressing cancel culture, saying cancel culture is arrogance. Now, here's my thing with cancel culture. If they're canceling, like, pedophiles, rapists, I'm all for it. Yes, sir, cancel them. But people be canceling, like, KSI for saying an edgy joke. Or people be canceling PewDiePie for saying an edgy joke. Then it's arrogant. Then it's stupid. Then it's bullshit.
And I'm searing the pen to the paper, the lyrics offend every person who's hearing it. They're in defense, I've been cheering against this American cancel culture, fucking arrogant shit has been wearing me, then it's embarrassing, treating me like I'm a terrorist. I'ma go veering the bend as I'm steering the bend, still I rearing the deer. It's a miracle that I was carrying left, cause I had a few beers at appearance events. All these motherfuckers dropping me to drinking, and it has me thinking all the stress I'm dealing with has got me barely clinging on to winning. Now my eyes are shrinking, no, there's not an inkling of hope. I don't really wanna see no internet trolls telling me I'll never be dope. Every beat I kill so cold, will bust flows till I rip my soul. Real hustle when I get up in the stew with the real ones and spill blood, cause I'm still cutthroat. Until the day when I made it,
Spill blood because I'm still cutthroat. Okay, yes. I get it. I get the bar.
I see no internet trolls telling me I'll never be dope. Every beat I kill so cold, will bust flows till I rip my soul. Real hustle when I get up in the stew with the real ones and spill blood, cause I'm still cutthroat. Until the day when I made it, I'ma be a renegade until the haters never gonna emulate them. Crypt and I make green paper, we live a life you could never dog. Meme makers are weak haters, they're unhappy and already lost. RIP as I cremate them, you hot flashing like menopause. Give a fuck about a little chump, middle finger up.
You're hot flash like menopause. Oh my. I'm not even gonna try to explain that bar. If you don't know what menopause is, look it up. But what the hell, gone? Like, what the fuck?
RIP as I cremate him, you hot flashing like menopause. Give a fuck about a little chump, middle finger up as I let him talk.
I was gone for a minute, but I'm back and got some things to say. People talking about me, but they talking about the same old things. They worry about my day, and they worry about my life. If they talk behind my back, it just means that they all behind. I let them talk.
Shovel? Yes, sir. There's a shovel. Hold up. Alright, because I see there's an ad coming up. Alright. So my thing about the Let 'Em Talk song, the hook sonically was not that good. Alright, it was good sonically, but it's not my favorite sounding hook from Crypt. Lyrically, they did their thing, but I both think they could have done better. When it came to like their verses, they definitely did their thing. I definitely like their verses, but they definitely could have done better in my opinion. Hook sonically, not my favorite. I'm gonna give this one like a 8.5 out of 10. It's not a bad song by all means. It's just, you know, it could have been better. Now we got I Don't Wanna, which is another song that Crypt doesn't curse in. So let's get into this one. Already sound like a sad song. Let's go with the piano. Oh wait. Okay, I said sad, but now the piano's giving me like horror vibes. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
I don't want to shop for no black slacks. I don't want to shop for no dress shoes. I don't want to shop for a black tie. I don't want to shop for a black suit. I don't want to hear a bunch of phone calls. I don't want to hear we're sorry for your loss. I don't want to see a bunch of people contact me acting like they even cared at all. I don't want to see a bunch of RIPs filling up another Facebook feed. I don't want another text from a fake friend saying that they're thinking of me. I don't want my name in no newspaper. I don't want to meet another caretaker. I don't want another conversation with someone that's telling me that God's plan is greater. I don't.
He's basically saying, I don't want this fame, I think. I'm guessing that's the thing of what he's trying to say. Hold up. My dog just opened my door. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying there.
I don't want to meet another caretaker. I don't want another conversation with someone that's telling me that God's plan is greater. I don't want another
basically addressing a bunch of things he hates.
Event. I don't want no more sadness to bathe in. I don't want another body to identify on a table that is stainless. I don't want another plot I have to pick. I don't want another hearse I have to rent. I don't want another verse from the Bible that the pastor keeps drilling inside of my head. I don't want another visitation to attend, waiting for the service to begin. No one.
Oh, he's saying he doesn't want more people to die. I understand that. We've been losing a lot of legends. He even man's lost his grandma a few years ago too. Like, rest in peace to his grandma. Rest in peace Juice. Rest in peace DMX. Rest in peace XXX Tentacion. Kobe. Chadwick Boseman. Man, MF Doom. All of them, man. All of them, dude. It's really sad to see. Thank you for clearing that up, because I was a little bit confused. I think he was just saying, I don't want this, I don't want that. You know what I mean?
I don't want another hearse I have to rent. I don't want another verse from the Bible that the pastor keeps drilling inside of my head. I don't want another visitation to attend, waiting for the service to begin. Knowing half the audience is only there to give bereavement, leaving a 3-day weekend. I don't want.
Ooh, he's saying he's like, I don't want to go to another funeral knowing that only half of the audience is there to extend their free time. Damn.
I have to have another flower that is pinned to my chest for the moment, knowing that I have to place it on the blanket of the casket as we take it to the grave to lower. I don't want to be another pallbearer. I don't want to see my father volunteers. I don't want to smell the fragrance of the flowers at the funeral home as I bow in prayer. I don't want another front row seat. I don't want to hear another eulogy. I don't want to listen to the pastor tell me stories of the person right in front of me.
Ooh, he's like, I don't want to hear the pastor telling me shit about this person that I already know about. I don't want to hear another eulogy. Yeah, he doesn't want people dying. Keep speaking, man. Keep speaking. This is deep.
The eulogy. I don't want to listen to the pastor tell me stories of the person right in front of me. I don't want to touch another cold hand. I don't want to say that I don't understand. I don't want to.
I don't want to touch another cold hand. I don't want to touch another dead body. I don't want to say I don't understand why this happened. Man, this is deep.
Stories of the person right in front of me. I don't want to touch another cold hand. I don't want to say that I don't understand. I don't want to hear that that's the shell of the person I once loved on a casket stand. I don't want to see a bunch of old pictures reminiscing on the times I'm missing. Looking around through these watery eyes for a tissue to stop them from dripping. I don't want to have to listen to another sermon. I can't pay attention because my heart is hurting, knowing that I'll never ever see them again, and this pain that I have is eternal. I don't want to hear another organ play another sad song like Amazing Grace, or go rest high on that mountain while I'm shouting, asking why he couldn't let him stay.
He's like, I want to go to the mountain and ask God, why couldn't you let them stay? Why couldn't you keep them all down?
See them again, and this pain that I have is eternal. I don't want to hear another organ play another sad song like Amazing Grace, or go rest high on that mountain while I'm shouting, asking why he couldn't let him stay. I don't want to lock arms with my older brother standing.
Hold up. Hold on, let me see some. We still live? Okay, yeah, alright, my phone was bugging out, lagging a little bit, okay. Rappers Do Not Like Me is your favorite? Alrighty, man, alrighty.
While I'm shouting, asking why he couldn't let him stay. I don't want to lock arms with my older brother standing over top of corpse. I don't want to say no more last words as they close the casket door. I don't want to feel the dead weight in my hands as we pick up the body on the count of 3, knowing that the person that I loved my entire life is lying next to me.
By the way, that last pause is because, like I said, my phone was bugging. I was like, check your network connection. I was like, oh shit, did the stream end on its own?
heads as we pick up the body on the count of 3, knowing that the person that I loved my entire life is lying next to me. I don't want to load another loved one up. I don't want another purple flag in my truck. I don't want another funeral procession driving through the town, messing traffic up. I don't want to make another right turn, going through the cemetery gates, only seeing just a handful of my family members show up at the wake. I don't want to have to pull another casket from the back of the hearse as I'm fighting back, crying and carry it right to the burial site, and then sit at the side while everyone is silent and watch as they drop the casket in the ground. Slowly now, to 6 feet down, and look around as we all cry and we all say our final goodbyes. I don't want to watch them pour the dirt on. I don't want to accept that they're really gone. I don't want to forget that they ever existed, acting like my life will continue on. I don't want to see the time go fast and watch the straw on the gravesite grow in the grass, slowly thinking less and less about them while they lay alone under a stone plaque. I'm just saying that I need some answers, something that can make some sense of this, something that can put my mind at ease, something that gives me a reason to live. Until then, I'm just out here with ghosts, steady looking for my faith, forever searching for my soul, but I feel like I'm walking in place.
I like the concept. He's going through like a funeral. He's like, I don't want to do this. Like the funeral. He's going through it basically. He's like, I don't want to take another right turn, and I don't want to say my last words. You know, I don't want to see the dirt pour him. I don't want these fake people here at this funeral trying to show love when they don't really care. I like it, and I do get the concept of it not having a verse. I just wish he didn't say, I don't want to so much. Like, that's my biggest critique. I get it. It's part of the concept of the song, and I'm cool with it. You know, I like the song. It's just, I feel like he said, I don't want to, a bit too much. I'll give this song, like, 8 out of 10, to be honest. Simply just because the I don't want to is so repetitive. Let's get to Rappers Do Not Like Me featuring Futuristic, which Redman, not Redman the rapper, but Redman was in the live chat before he removed his message a little bit earlier. Said Rappers Do Not Like Me was his favorite. So let's go. Wait, the shovel? Yup, the shovel. All right, I'm pretty sure we can confirm that it's a gimmick. Woo. They do not live, you cannot fool Crypt. Spitting about them guns, but they know nothing about them full clips. And if I lay the chopper on their lap, you see they full of shit. Zach, all these motherfuckers act up when they post on the gram and they act up. Oh, he said Zach. That's Futuristic's real name, and he's like, he grabs your attention like that, and I fuck with it. Rappers do not like me 'cause I see right through they bullshit. The hook's awesome. You cannot fool Crypt. Rapping about a life you do not live. They're dressing the fake gangster rappers. You can't fool Crypt. About them guns, but they know nothing about them full clips. And if I lay the chopper on their lap, you see they full of shit. Zach, all these motherfuckers act up when they post on the gram and they act up. I saw a dude post a clip the other day, but the clip wasn't even in the fucking gun. Futuristic is on the ad-libs. Ooh, this is a swagger track. And Futuristic is on the ad-libs. Let's go. Full of shit. Zach, all these motherfuckers act up when they post on the gram and they act up. I saw a dude post a clip the other day, but the clip wasn't even in the fucking gun. Bro, what the fuck, it got cold outside, 'cause you putting on the front. You can't fool a motherfucker that knows how to use the gun. Put it back in your pocket, you ain't scaring no one. Rappers be doing the most, they be posting these pictures, riding in a ghost, but we know it is rented by the buddies, folks. Only one that you have is your Snapchat goal, so give him back that rose. And roll your ass out. Your life is about as fake as that deal you turned down. Ooh, your life is about as fake as that deal you turned. Shit, talk your shit, bro. Always telling tons of fables. Rappers always saying fuck a label, but if it actually happened, they'd be cracking quicker than a DJ scratching at the turntable. Rappers just saying fuck a label, but once they get an offer, they taking it. Ooh, yes, sir. People be like that, man. Rappers always telling tons of fables. Rappers always saying fuck a label, but if it actually happened, they'd be cracking quicker than a DJ scratching at the turntable. Rappers always saying fuck the fame. Rappers always say it's my time. Rappers always say they run the game, but I see them lipping on the sidelines. Ooh, these rappers say they run the game, but they be lipping. Oh my god, he's talking his shit. And it's ignorant, too. I like it. It's ignorant. He's like addressing the... Oh my god, I fuck with this track heavy already, man. Ugh. It got that swag on it. They like me because I see right through they bullshit. We cannot fool Crypt. Bullshit, fool Crypt. Like, man's bending the words to rhyme it, too. Bullshit, rapping about a life they do not live. You cannot fool Crypt. Spitting about them guns, but they know nothing about them full clips. And if I lay the chopper on their lap, you see they full of shit. Rappers do not like me. I don't give a fuck. Rappers do not like me. Throw my middle fingers up. The hook. Ugh. So I thought the hook was just a short hook, but this is the full hook. Rappers do not like me. I don't give a fuck. Got the swag with it. Yes, sir.
On the left, you see they full of shit. Rappers do not like me. I don't give a fuck. Rappers do not like me. Throw my middle fingers up. Rappers do not like me. They say I'm not enough. Rappers do not like me. Won't you come and get some? Rappers do not like me. I don't give a fuck. Rappers do not like me. Throw my middle fingers up. Rappers do not like me.
I like the it's ignorant and I like it.
Won't you come and get some?
Low key, maybe high key. No, these rappers do not like me.
Low key, no, maybe high key. These rappers do not like me. Futuristic coming in with the swagger. Let's go.
Low key, maybe high key. No, these rappers do not like me. Cause I cracked the code. I made the mold that everyone come bite me. It's unlikely that you talk up on the web but wanna fight me. Cause in person, you a bitch. I took a picture with your wife, yo.
In person, you a bitch. I took a picture with your wife. Ugh. Yellow. My dad was in here dropping us some laundry. Man, can y'all like... I hate when they do that, dude. Y'all know I'm streaming and y'all just come in here, dude.
Cause in person, you a bitch. I took a picture with your wife, yo. Say cheese for the camera. I'm a pro, you an amateur. Niggas get real weird when they get a little cop, but we both know you broke as a janitor. Really never been a fan of you. I got goons that'll handle you. I don't wanna shake hands with you. I got 3 mil chillin' in the bank right now. I ain't even got a manager. Cause I be on my shit. You should quit. Haters for the week.
Ooh, hold on. I just noticed it. The beat, like, we're like going in reverse. Okay, hold up.
Bro, you an amateur. Niggas get real weird when they get a little cop, but we both know you broke as a janitor. Really never been a fan of you. I got goons that'll handle you. I don't wanna shake hands with you. I got 3 mil chillin' in the bank right now. I ain't even got a manager.
Ooh, I got 3 mil in the bank right now. I don't even have a manager. Ooh, that's a flex right there.
I be on my shit. You should quit.
The beat reversing, yes sir.
Made in front of mud, but you stuck blaming it on me. That's a trip, but acknowledge them. Wait and we gon' see. Wanna diss? Book me for a feature. Eat you for a fee. It's in.
Ooh, wanted this, book me for a feature. Oh, wait, what did he fully say?
That's a trip, but acknowledge them. Wait and we gon' see. Wanna diss? Book me for a feature. Eat you for a fee. It's in.
Ooh, wanted this, then book. Okay, he's like, you wanted this, man, but you booked me for a fee. Oh, okay. Because Indie Amplify is pretty cool. I like it. I haven't used it, but I think it's a cool concept.
But acknowledge them. Wait and we gon' see.
Futuristic with the swag, though.
Eat you for a fee. It's Indie Amplify. Ample time to spit it and tantalize.
He shouted out Indie Amplify, which Crypt's the co-owner of. I kind of find the fact that he's shouting out Indie Amplify here is a little bit corny. I'm not even gonna lie, but it addresses it. But I don't fully mind it. You know, it's a little bit on the corny. I like corny, but that's a little bit too corny, just shouting out your own company. But it's cool. I fuck with it. I do like Indie Amplify. I think it's a cool concept, but could have probably done without the Indie Amplify shout out. But hey, he's like, oh, that's where they booked me for the feature on my own. Okay, yeah, I get what you're trying to do, but still.
Book me for a feature, eat you for a fee. It's Indie Amplify, ample time to spit it and tantalize.
Ooh, man's is rhyming amplify, tantalize. The rhyme scheme though. I fuck with the rhyme scheme with it.
Amplify, ample time to spit it and tantalize. Handsome guys still killing it. All you do is fantasize. Handle mine, I know they mad at me, but I just love them. As the last guy that came and dissed me, how I ended that discussion. Come on.
Rappers do not like me cause I see right through they bullshit. Rapping about a life they do not live, you cannot fool
Crypt.
Spitting about them guns, but they know nothing about them
Cool Crypt. The hook awesome.
Rappers do not like me.
I don't give a fuck. Rappers do not like me. Middle fingers up. Yes, sir.
They say I'm not enough. Rappers do not like me. Won't you come and get some? Rappers do
Not like me. I don't give a fuck.
Rappers do not like me. Throw my middle fingers up. Rappers do not
Sound effects, ad libs in the background. Yes, sir.
Rappers do not like me. Won't you come and get some?
The beat's ignorant. They did the ignorant. I like it. My biggest critic is Futuristic shouting out Indie amplifying it, but I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? It's not like I've shouted out Friends. I've shouted out Z Crew, the rap group I'm a part of. You know, so I'm not judging it harshly. And honest, you know, like, yeah, you know. The more I think about it, the less it bothers me, really. It doesn't really bother me like that, so... Yeah. I'm weird. But, hey, Song lit as fuck. I like this song. It's that hype shit. The shovel again. All right. So look, what I think about the song, it's awesome. Ignorant. They had some bars. They talked some shit. Beat amazing. Hook I love a lot. I'll give this one a 9.5 as well. Shit, Crypt, you got a lot of bangers on here. All right, let's get to Who You Know, which I'm pretty sure, because I was in a Instagram live stream of one of Crypt's, and he was like, "What song y'all want to hear early?" You know, and 7 was it. So I'm pretty sure this is that song. So I'm pretty sure I've heard this, not in like a full actual good quality, but like, you know, but I'm pretty sure I heard it through that Instagram live. I did. Yep. That's this song. I was at the Instagram live when this happened. I heard this. Now I get to experience it with the best quality possible.
Who you know rapping about the shit that they think when nobody else calling all the shots that they make. I could drop a song tomorrow, but I wouldn't have to borrow up permissions to like these other rappers you think are great. Who you know turning down a couple $100,000 from a company that wanted to control your whole brand with a 5-year deal? Everybody.
He's like, who do you know turned down a couple billion deal that wanted to control? He's like, who you know does this shit? He's like, I do this shit, but who do you know that does
I could
this?
drop a song tomorrow, but I wouldn't have to borrow up permissions to like these other rappers you think are great. Who you know turning down a couple $100,000 from a company that wanted to control your whole brand with a 5-year deal? Everybody's in a dump, but I'm in year 1, already matched their hand. Who you know rapping that is their own boss? Who you know who's had in the pen is so raw? Who you know collabing with the idol that they got a couple canvases of them hanging on the studio wall? Bitch, me, I'm bad with it.
Who you know rapping with their idol that they have a couple canvases of him on the studio wall? Sir, do you have a feature with Tech 9? I don't know if he has a. He said he's like, I've even been complimented by legends. I even got a song with Shh. So he teases this feature with this idol, this legend, and I'm thinking Tech 9. But I don't know. Either way, whenever that song does come out, I'm hyped for it.
Who you know who's had in the pen is so raw? Who you know collabing with the idol that they got a couple canvases of them hanging on the studio wall? Bitch, me, I'm bad with it. Disproving what them critics had written. 1 minute I'm trash for the next minute fabulous. Getting going,
yes, sir.
Playing the game is a madness. My mind is elaborate, so many paths to pick.
The flow, and he's like, ugh.
Like the spice in a cabin, and I'm too dope like those hits of cocaine. Flows gas, I'm only spitting the propane. It's so sad that rappers thinking they so great, cause when they compare themselves to me, there ain't no way. Moving to the side lane, ole. I'm in the fast track, you in the slow lane. Yo, rap career is like a basket of dirty jackets because you got no game. Who you know rap like me? Who you know spaz on the beat? Who you know time to go drive that bitch? Me.
He's like, who you know does this? It was me. He said Tech will be on the net. Oh shit, I didn't know he said that. Let's go. He's like, who you know rap? He's like, who you know does this? Who you know does this? He's like, bitch, me, I do. He got the swagger with it. I fuck with it. If he did actually say Tech was gonna be on the next album, dude, I'm hype as hell and I can't wait.
Me, who you know pack that heat, who you know stack that cheese, who you know have no beef with the C-R-Y-P-T, me, bitch, me, who you know rap like me, who you know spaz on the beat, who you know smash every track that he raps on, that's a guarantee, bitch,
me, the hook was awesome, yeah.
Name another rapper that can do what I do. Sing it's fucking hard out while playing guitar too, and drop bars harder than guarding Abdul-Jabbar and carve through flows like a harpoon. I'm sick with it. This shit I spit is ridiculous because I'm quick with it. Funny, everyone forgets that I'm equipped with the.
Ooh, the beat though.
Listen and pick Crypt on their list, bitch. I never quit winning.
Ooh, the fuck? The beat switched for a little bit, bro. He got the swagger on it, dude. I fuck with it heavy.
Me, bitch, me. Name another rapper that can do what I do. Sing it's fucking hard out while playing guitar too, and drop bars harder than guarding Abdul-Jabbar and carve through flows like a harpoon. I'm sick with it. This shit I spit is ridiculous because I'm quick with it. Funny, everyone forgets that I'm equipped with the gift to spit venom until they listen and pick Crypt on their list, bitch. I never quit winning. I can tell you a story with a twist. Rap it really slow or rap it really quick, or rap on any beat, make it sound sick. Get so many.
He's like, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I could.
Click sounding like a metronome in this bitch, like tick, 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 tock.
Oh, he's like sounding like a metronome in this bitch, like tick, 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 tock, because a metronome goes tick, tick, tock, tick, tock. A metronome. Okay, that's a line I can appreciate.
Quit winning. I can Tell you a story with a twist. Rap it really slow or rap it really quick. Or rap on any beat, make it sound sick. Get so many clicks, sounding like a metronome in this bitch. Like tick, 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 tock. Time is up according to my wrist. Watch, I'm versatile, full of sauce like lasagna. You versatile, awful in every genre.
Oh, versatile, got sauce like lasagna, which is a cool line. I respect it. You versatile, ass in every genre. Fuck, man, he's talking his shit.
Watch, I'm versatile, full of sauce like lasagna. You versatile, awful in every genre. Who you know rap like me? Who you know spaz on the beat? Who you know smash every track that he raps on? That's a guarantee. Bitch, me. Who you
Yes,
know
sir.
Who you know stack that cheese? Who you know have no beef with the C-O-Y-P-T? Me, bitch, me. Who you know rap like me? Who you know spaz on the beat? Who you know smash every track that he raps on? That's a guarantee. Bitch, me.
Let's talk. He's like, bitch, me. Like, the me is really demonic, and I fuck with it. The hook go crazy.
Who you know smash every track that he raps on? That's a guarantee. Bitch, me. Who you know pack that heat? Who you know stack that cheese? Who you know have no beef with the C-O-Y-P-T? Me, bitch, me.
The beat's awesome, hook awesome, verses go crazy. He talked his shit. Let's go. He had his bars too. The shovel, it's a theme, I told y'all. Alright, man, I fuck with the song heavy. I remember listening to it through that Crypt live stream, man. And I loved it, dude, and I still love it now. Love it even more. I'm gonna rate this one a 9. No, not a 9. Man, give this one a 10. This is my favorite one so far, honestly. I fuck with this heavy. Then we got voicemail. Oh my. Okay. By the way, this dude, Ray Gaming, keeps redacting his messages. I don't know why. Now I got voicemail featuring Chris Webby. I will say I already liked it because I already know I like the song. It's a great song. We also have Bad Friend with after this and Like Me, then Rap From a Closet. I already know I like all the singles, so every time I like the song, like every time I'll just like, hey, this is a single, that's why I like it instantly or whatever. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's continue. Voicemail is awesome. I love this son. I love voicemail. Wherever you want to night that set by myself. Trying to handle my health. Alone on the phone when you pick up the cell. Cause I know when it goes when I get your voicemail. Wherever you trying to set by myself. We're in the room of my mind trying to handle my health. Hook go crazy. I love the fucking hook to this song. I love this song. The kick, like the instrument, like the is like my biggest like the biggest thing I don't like about it, and I still like it because it helps with the flow and whatnot, and it's still a good part of the instrumental. It's just that's the biggest annoyance I have with the song overall. I'll talk more about it when we get to end, but I like this whole song, dude, and the hook's amazing. Smell you have my nights that I sat by myself, where in the room of my mind trying to handle my health. When I'm alone on my phone when you pick up the cell. Now I know how it goes when I get your voicemail.
So many times I've cried, so many times I've hurt, so many times I've tried to die and take a ride in that long black hearse, but I called you first, but you ignored me, cause you knew.
He's like, so many nights I cried, so many times I did this, so many times I did that. I tried to call you for help, but you ignored me. The definition of basically a fake friend. Like, I tried to vent, and you were not there.
Times I've cried, so many times I've hurt, so many times I've tried to die and take a ride in that long black hearse, but I called you first, but you ignored me, cause you knew that my life was piss pouring. You would move to the side when it gets gory, and they...
You ignored me because you knew my life sucked, and you would get out of the way when it started turning to like, man, it's like... I hate those people. I hate those kind of people. It's like people who get out your way, like don't help. Like if you're going through some shit and they're your friends, like I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. And when you're going through some shit and you want them to be there, but then they're not there for you, but then when things are going good again, they're back. It's like, oh shit, like man, those are definition of fake friends right there.
Cause you knew that my life was piss pouring. You would move to the side when it gets gory, and then you would arrive when my mood was subsiding and I get a victory. It's funny how these people tell you that they'll always be there for you through the thick and thin.
See?
Cause when you lose and they
Look.
ain't nowhere to be viewed until you improve and begin to win. Then all of a sudden they come out of nowhere and act.
He just explained what I said. Like, it's like they'll be. He's like, oh, I'll be there through the thick and thin with you, man. I'll be there for your ups and your downs. But when you're in their downs, they're not there. But when you're winning, when you're in your ups, they're like, oh, what's up? What's up, dude?
Will tell you that they'll always be there for you through the thick and thin. Cause when you lose and they ain't nowhere to be viewed until you improve and begin to win. Then all of a sudden they come out of nowhere and act like they've always been there. Like you weren't the one that was braving the storms. They just seem the weather's fair and they wanna claim you when you get well. And they'll be quick to say that you're friends and they always knew that you'd excel. But you weren't there on the night I had a gun to my head with a one-way trip to hell. So don't you ever dare to look my way. All you fair weather friends are faking if you don't
Spitting that real shit, man. I fuck with the song. I fuck with the message, man.
think it's fair, then I'll say, where were you?
On my nights that I step by myself, in my room, on my mind, trying to handle my health. All alone on the phone when you pick up the cell. Now I know how it goes when I get your voicemail. Where were you on the nights that I step by myself? In my room, on my mind, trying to handle my health. All alone on the phone when you pick up the cell. Now I go how it goes when I get your voicemail. That's probably this so far. Voicemail probably has the catchiest hook so far, more than likely so far. Like in my opinion, definitely has the most catchy hook. You pick up the cell, but now I know when it goes when I pitch your voicemail.
You see, friendship should be crystal clear, but with some of y'all,
Chris Webby, let's go.
When the chips were down, yelling, give a fuck.
It's like friendship should be crystal clear, but with some of y'all, it's hard to tell. Like, man, Chris Webby got some swag. I like Chris Webby's voice, and in fact, I've never heard anything about Chris Webby till this song. So, yeah, I like his voice, and he's a good spitter. I like this song. I like what he does with it.
When I get your voicemail.
You see, friendship should be crystal clear, but with some of y'all, the shit hard to tell. When the chips were down, yelling, give a fuck. Where I'm picking up when I called your cell, but then it changed, and I bought a chain, and I bought a house, and I bought a range. Now they calling back, want an autograph for the.
Exactly, he put it that way. He's like, when the chips are down, y'all ain't give a fuck. Y'all ignore me when I call. But when I, got a chain, got a range, got a house, got all that shit, now y'all calling me back. Now y'all care. Man, get the fuck on, man. I hate those kind of people, dude.
Called your cell, but then it changed, and I bought a chain, and I bought a house, and I bought a range. Now they calling back, want an autograph for they cousin and wanna come hang. Shit, it's not even like I'm still pissed at them, cause carrying that shit is toxic. And now I'm way more rich than them. I'm too busy counting my profits, took my shot.
He's like, I don't even really hate him. I don't need that toxic shit. I'm also too busy counting my profits. He has the swag with it. He's swag.
Shit, it's not even like I'm still pissed at them, cause carrying that
That's
shit is
just toxic.
And now I'm way more rich than them. I'm too busy counting my profits.
He's like, look, I'm richer than they are. I'm too busy counting my profits. I'm not even mad at him because carrying that shit's like, man, spitting that real. He's like, look, I'm not even mad. I don't have time to waste energy on that. I'm too busy counting this money. And the fact, I'm too busy counting this money, and they're just jealous that I'm richer than them, man. It's man spitting that facts.
Cause carrying that shit is toxic. And now I'm way more rich than them. I'm too busy counting my profits. Took my shot to explode. Y'all ain't acknowledge me, so you can still come to my shows. You'll just get charged of the dough. Yeah, I cut out all of them fake ones. I'm riding out with my day ones, and we still tight as fuck. Breaking bread, taking vacations. Ain't mad at you at all. Too many plaques up on my wall. I'm not trying to be a dick, but you should have picked up my call.
Where were you?
On the nights that I sat by myself, on the rooms of my mind, trying to handle my health. I'm alone on the phone, hoping you pick up the cell. Now I know how it goes when I get your voicemail. Where were you on the nights that I sat by myself, in a room of my mind, trying to handle my health. All alone on the phone, hoping you pick up the cell. Now I know where it goes when I get your voicemail. I love this song, dude. The verses are great. The hook's amazing. Hook's hella catchy. Instrumental's good. Great song, dude. Has that little southern twang to it, I feel like, as well. Message is awesome. Shovel? there's the shovel. Bro, like I said, I love this song. Chorus is amazing. Verse is amazing. Both did their thing. Subject matter great. Message great. Like, it's a great song. I'll give this one a 10 as well. Like, who you know in voicemail, both 10 out of 10s. I love it. Yeah, Bad Friend, another single from the album, so I'm gonna like it immediately. Let's get into Bad Friend. This is a storytelling song. I love storytelling songs. Yes, sir.
2:30 in the morning and I get a text from my friend. She said I need you right now and I already knew what that meant. See, me and this girl, we think alike. Too many phone calls spent for me to know she's thinking about her life and how it's gonna end. See, on the outside we're happy and we show it to the world, and we put on this fake exterior so the truth won't unfurl. But I know who she is, cause it's
you just
like
realized
looking in
what?
the mirror. All these smiles and cries for help, and it couldn't be any clearer. So I pick up the phone and call her as she answers through her cries. She's hyperventilating, telling me that she wants to die. My heart starts to race and my thoughts begin to blur. We're 9 hours apart, but I'm seconds from losing her.
He's like, look, I'm trying to help this girl. I'm 9 hours away from her. Bad Friend is after voicemail. And oh, shit. You're right. You are right. They're kind of opposites.
Through her cries, she's hyperventilating.
But like I was saying, it's like I'm 9 hours away, but I'm seconds from her losing her. I'm seconds away from her killing herself. But yeah, this story is crazy. I love this song. It's a great story, man.
Telling me that she wants to die. My heart starts to race and my thoughts begin to blur. We're 9 hours apart.
About $200 to his mom.
I'm back. My dad needed to borrow some money. Alright, let's get back into Bad Friend here.
Race and my thoughts begin to blur. We're 9 hours apart, but I'm seconds from losing her. I try to calm her down and tell her what she means to me. Even though we're new friends, she's seen a side that no one sees. Told her, listen to my breaths. I'm right here.
Please leave. There's so much right here. Don't leave. I like the... Oh, hold on. Let's rewind, y'all. If you're listening to this with headphones, y'all know what I'm about to talk about.
Calm her down and tell her what she means to me. Even though we're new friends, she's seen a side that no one sees. Told her, listen to my breaths. I'm right here. Please
leave.
You got so much.
I'm right here. Please breathe. And it like pans. It's like, I'm right here. And goes through the left headphone. Please breathe. Goes through the right headphone. I love the pan effect. I love it.
Side that no one sees. Told her, listen to my breaths. I'm right here. Please breathe. You got so much left to do.
Stay here. Don't leave.
The cries got even louder as the breaths got short. I told her, listen to my words as I fell down to the floor. Stay with me. I'm here. Let it out. It's okay. Just cry till you can't cry. No more tears down your face. A couple minutes went by and the crying finally stopped. But not because she did, because the phone call dropped. I called her back quick, just hoping I'd hear hello. But I just kept getting met with the sounds of those dial tones.
I tried to, it's like, oh man, this song's so, it's crazy, man. I love the song, dude. It's deep, bro.
When I'd hear hello, but I just kept getting met with the sounds of those
dial tones.
I froze.
Basically, it's like I was trying to call her because she hung up. I'm trying to call her. I'm trying to make sure she's good, you know, but she's not picking up.
With the sounds of those dial tones, I froze. What do you do in that moment? Do you call the police, or do you hope that she's over it? Get a hold of her parents and tell them the situation, just so they can pull her from college and end her aspirations. Leave it alone and hope it was just an escapade. Pray from a text from her in the morning saying that she's okay. Call anyone you know just to make sure that she's alive. Ignore it completely and pray to God that she survived. I let it go. She must have wanted to be alone. I guess that this was just another one of her episodes.
Yeah, like, people be like that. It's stupid, dude. I'll get more into it once the song's over, man.
To be alone. I guess that this was just another one of her episodes. She never told no one about this depression she dealt with. And who was I to air out her secrets? That would be selfish. So I lay down in my bed and I rested my head. Closed my eyes and drifted peacefully to sleep. Then I dreamt that I would see her tomorrow and I would speak to her then. Till I was woken to several missed calls and texts that she's dead. My heart broke. She downed a bottle of pills. She took them shortly after our call and it felt surreal. She was a...
If y'all lost a loved one, man, it hurts bad. Like, you were broken up with, but this is like, but if you were broken up with, death, you know, like, it sucks. I literally have, yeah, like, all my grandmas, yeah, both my grandmas are dead, man. I have one grandpa left, dude. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I'll get more into it after the song ends, though, but because there's a twist, obviously, if you haven't heard it. There's a twist to it, but still, like, it sucks.
She downed a bottle of pills. She took them shortly after our call and it felt surreal. She was a friend of many, a student athlete at her school, a daughter, a sister, a very special jewel. At the funeral, they told us that nobody had a clue that they could have saved her.
Imagine that, though. Going to a funeral of your friend that killed themselves, and they called you before they did it, right? And I hung up, and you, instead of trying to figure out that she was okay, you went to sleep, and they're like, nobody knew about it. Nobody could have stopped her. Nobody could have saved her. Hold on. I'm sorry. But imagine that, though. Like, you go to a funeral, and they're like, nobody knew. Nobody could save her. But you knew, and you're just, man, you have to feel so guilty in that moment. That has to hurt, dude.
At a school, a daughter, a sister, a very special jewel. At the funeral, they told us that nobody had a clue that they could have saved her life. If only that they knew. And if someone at the funeral had ever felt depressed, to get some help so that your face won't ever end up in the press. There wasn't a dry face in the room, only 22 years old, an entire life in front of her, and now she's laying there cold. If only I'd called someone, we wouldn't be here now. And nobody would be sad and I wouldn't feel like I let her down. But that's not what happened, cause instead of going to bed, I called every person I knew to check to make sure you weren't dead. I stayed up 7 hours praying every second of it, just hoping to get a text saying that you weren't heaven sent. But then I got it. You told me that I had no right and blocked me on everything. And we ain't talked since that night. Was I a bad friend? Options? I had none. I guess I'd rather be a bad friend than a sad one.
There's the twist right there. He's like, I called everybody to make sure you were fine. I made sure you were okay. And the text of the guy was you saying I had no right to tell people about what you were going through. I had no right to make sure you were safe. Blocked me on everything. We haven't texted since then. He was like, was I a bad friend? He was like, I'd rather be a bad friend than a sad one. And that's honest to God truth. I would rather, in that situation, I would rather be considered a bad friend, quote unquote, than a sad one. And I say the bad friend is her in this case because literally, like We Scheme explained it better. If you want to get more explanations, like, you know, it's more of like an attention-seeking thing. And it's stupid, dude. It's so stupid. It pisses me off as a person who actually is diagnosed with depression, dude. It's... People like that suck. The female in the story. Not Crypt. Not the person Crypt in the story, but the friend that was like, oh, I'm depressed and whatnot. And called, like... People like that suck, dude. But, yeah, this story is crazy. There's a twist to it. It's sad. It's... Man, it's an amazing song. I love this one. What do I rate it, man? I'm gonna give it like... I'll give it like a 9.5 out of 10. I don't necessarily like it as much as the other ones, You know what I mean? As like voicemail or who you know. I like those more. So I give Bad Friend like a 9.5 out of 10, but like it's a really good song. I love that song, man.
I had none. I guess I'd rather be a bad friend than a sad one.
There's the shovel. Then we have Is It True? Is this another ignorant one or is this a sad one? The laughing is creepy.
Grandpa! Hey, Grandpa, come here.
Grandpa?
I want to play a game with you, Grandpa.
Huh?
Let's play some truth or dare. I'll go first. Is it true that when my mom was 2, you started to abuse her? Lost your wife and decided...
Oh shit, this is getting deep and dark. Hold on. Is this supposed to hold up?
Grandpa!
Grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa, come here.
Oh, this is
Play a game
dark.
with you, Grandpa. Let's play some truth or dare. I'll go first. Is it true that when my mom was 2, you started to abuse her? Lost your wife and decided mama would be a new one? Is it...
I'm at a loss for words already. Is it true when my mom was 2 you started to abuse her, lost your wife, and decided my mom would be a new... That's fucked up. I'm gonna let the song finish to see if, like, man, if that's actually how Crypt's grandpa is, fuck Crypt's grandpa. No disrespect, Crypt, if you ever see this. But, like, and I know this is based on a true story because he said so, like, that, oh my god. Like, seriously, that's fucked up.
Was 2 you started to abuse her? Lost your wife and decided mama would be a new one? Is it true what they say about your place? Or just a rumor that it's hotter than you can imagine there with Lucifer? Is it true that when you spent a couple years behind bars, you lied and told my mama that you got in a fight at the bar?
This is dark, dude. This is dark.
Is it true that when you spent a couple years behind bars, you lied and told my mama that you got in a fight at the bar? Is it true that instead you were picked up by the feds cause you were transporting minors across the border for sex?
That's fucked. So Crypt's grandpa was told his, apparently, Crypt's mom that I gotta find the bar. That's why I'm arrested. But instead, he was sex trafficking. This is dark. This is fucked. Holy hell.
At the bar, is it true that instead you were picked up by the feds cause you were transporting minors across the border for sex? Is it true that all your buddies would come and lay on the couch, get high on some pills, and you threatened to pass her around?
And you threatened to pass your own... Oh, dude, Crypt has to have a burning hatred for his grandpa. And honestly, I already do now. Like, that's fucked. It's like your friends came on the couch, got high on pills, and you're like, oh, you can have sex with my... That's fucked.
True that all your buddies would come and lay on the couch, get high on some pills, and you threatened to pass her around? Is it true that when she said that she would tell what you did, you told her you would kill her if she ever opened her lips?
That's fucked up. So basically, Crypt's grandpa threatened, sexually abused his daughter. So Crypt's grandpa sexually abused Crypt's mom, and was sex trafficking minors across the border to have sex, apparently, and then when his friends came over, got high on pills, he's like, oh, you can fuck my daughter, you can have sex with my daughter. That is fucked up. Crypt's grandpa's a terrible person. And it's like, when Crypt's mom was gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna tell the cops." It's like you tell the cops, you're dead. That's fucked up.
Did she would tell what you did? You told her you would kill her if she ever opened her lips. Is it true that you're uncomfortable? I'm sorry. Let me back off. I'm sure you haven't thought of this in years, or even at all, but I'll make this so much easier. Dares are way more fun. Let's spice this game up a bit, Grandpa. You ain't no punk.
Ooh, and I fuck with that. It's like dares are more fun than truths, so let's spice the game up. It's a whole truth or dare game, and I fuck with the concept. But damn, Crypt's grandpa's a bad man. He's a fucked up man. Fuck Crypt's grandpa. No disrespect, Crypt, but I'm pretty sure you don't care. But like, fuck Crypt's grandpa. That's fucked up. No disrespect again, Crypt, but fuck your grandpa.
Let's spice this game up a bit, Grandpa. You ain't no punk.
You can hear the hatred in his voice.
Those things that you did, how you took delight in innocence of your very own kid.
Ooh, he's like, I dare you to try to make it right. You know how you took the innocence. Man, that's bro. Oh my God.
Took delight in innocence of your very own kid. I dare you to try to blame it on your own mental health. Tell me that you were sad. Tell me that your kid helped. I dare you to try to tell me that you loved her too much.
People who do pedophilia shit, rape people, and blame it on their mental health are not. Like, look, I get the whole, like, oh, accidentally hurting somebody because your mental health. I understand that because sometimes, like, hallucinations and shit. But if you rape somebody or you're a pedophile because your mental health, no, your mental health is not an excuse. You're just a bad, fucked up person. So fuck you if you use mental health as an excuse to justify rape or pedophilia. That is wrong.
Tell me that you were sad. Tell me that your kid helped. I dare you to try to tell me that you loved her too much, cause you don't even know what love is, you miserable fuck.
That's on. He's like, I dare you to try to tell me you loved. So basically, he's talking to his grandpa here, right? He's telling his grandpa, say, I dare you to tell me you loved my mom too much, right? Because you don't know what love is. Damn, he's digging into his grandpa. His grandpa is a fucked up person. Again, fuck Crypt's grandpa, because that's fucked up.
Cause you don't even know what love is, you miserable fuck. I dare you to try to right all these wrongs you did in your life, but you can't fix it. Eternity isn't enough time. I dare you to lie to me. That's a side I'd like to see, because hell has no fury like the fire inside of me.
Ooh, hell no has no fury. He's like, I dare you to lie to me, because hell's fire, hell's fury can't compare to my hatred for you. Holy shit. Yeah, he hates his grandpas.
No fury like the fire.
And I don't blame him, dude. I already hate him. Like, fuck Chris grandpa again.
Inside of me. I dare you to make excuses. I dare you to justify it. I dare you to disprove it. I dare you to survive this, but I dare you to meet me at the gates of hell when I come, cause I'll be there for a moment, and you and me can have fun. It really is a shame that I don't even know your name, cause if I did, I'd go to Tulsa and I'd spit on your grave. I thank God I never got the chance to meet you, cause I probably would have been the one that killed you. After mama told me all those things you did, you're lucky that a heart attack got you before her kid.
Ooh, and he's like, yeah, he hates his grandpa, understandably so. Like, he's like, look, I'm lucky that I never got to meet you. I'm lucky I don't know your name, because I would have spit on your grave. Understandably so. He's like, you're lucky you died of a heart attack when my mom told me all the shit you did, because I would have killed you myself if it didn't. Damn. Bro, dude, round of applause. This is a dark song. This is a dark storytelling song. The concept of a truth or dare game is amazing. Again, fuck Crypt's grandpa. This song's fucking, dude. This song's dark as fuck. It's amazing. Oh my god.
A heart attack got you before her kid.
And then shovel. There's the shovel. Okay. Bro, he hates his grandpa, understandably so, because, like, fam, I hate him now. That's a fucked up dude. Fuck Crypt's. I said this so many times, but fuck Crypt's grandpa. Great song, dude. Again, another 10 out of 10. Concept's amazing. It's dark as fuck. I fuck with it a lot, dude. Man, wow. Now we have Like Me, which I've already heard is one of the singles. Let's continue. But damn. What the hell? Fucking ads. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Holy shit.
I'm at the point where I'm tired of giving chances. People take advantage of me, then they up and vanish. I'ma paint this perfect picture so that you can see I'm damaged. But just like its name is Nate, it'll probably stay on the canvas. See the skill that I brandish, it's overlooked like a canyon. It makes me mad enough to savage up and load up a cannon.
I'm not gonna break down much of the bars, but like the Nate Robinson bar, because like, oh, Nate staying on the canvas because Nate got knocked out by Jake Paul and blah blah blah. Let's continue.
Blow it at the planet for ignoring this gold in the hand. It's so misunderstanding what you're looking for. I've shown you Atlantis. Once upon a time there was a little kid, his name was me. Stripped of ripping tracks apart like a barber that can hardly see. He grew up to be big and strong, pissing the industry off, wishing they'd listen cause they missing what set script shit apart. But I'd have made it without a label, without a deal. It's not a fable, just cop the crib on top of a hill. So I can watch you as you continue to hate you say, but yell it loud cause I'ma yell this back at your face. You won't ever be in a
zone like me. Bro, wanna blow up your phone like me. Won't ever go on a door like me. Hot damn, I'm the man and you wanna be just like me. The hook's amazing. I'm gonna say something real quick though. I have a song called Like Me as well. It was on my Behind the Mask mixtape, which released in July 7th of 2020. The homie W.A.I.T and Mr. Mistakes on it. But I don't know. It felt like a good time to self-promo. This song's amazing though. Like the verses are good. The hook's good. Like let's just continue, man. This is a great song. Won't ever blow, don't like me. Damn, I'm the man, and you wanna be just like me.
You will never be in a zone like me. No one will blow up.
Hear him hit those notes like me. Oh, he hits those notes. I can't do that, but he hit those notes.
In a zone like me. No one will blow up your phone like me. Won't ever go on the throne like me. Hot damn, I'm the man, and you'll never be just like me. So now it's time to flex. Go home with that disrespect. I've been complimented
by legends. Even got a song with. See, right there. He literally like that's what I was talking about in Who You Know. He did this with Like Me, and he's like, hold on.
I'm the man and you'll never
Listen.
be just like me. So now it's time to flex. Go home with that disrespect. I've been complimented by legends. Even got a song with.
Go home with that disrespect. I even been complimented by legends. Even got a song with Tech. Tech fits the rhyme scheme, right? Or NF because F rhymes with disrespect. You know, so it could be NF or Tech 9. I'm gonna say Tech 9 though, but it could be either or.
Flex, go home with that disrespect. I've been complimented by legends. Even got a song with. So when you talk that mess, it goes in one ear, out the next, and travels down my side and intertwines inside my pen. I ain't got room inside my head for these dudes that sounding upset at my clout and success. I'm bound to be crowned around as the best, while you just pout that you're not next up. Boy, just get your checks up. I do this shit for real, but you just out here playing dress up. I will mess up any motherfucker that comes my way. I'ma step up from the other duds that claim they spray. Cause I'ma do what I say I'ma do, and that's on the Bible that's final and primal. There's only so much I can't take. Yeah, I'm in beast mode and I'm running like I got a cheat code, and this shit is easy like a free throw.
This shit is easy like a free throw, basketball free throw. Again, I'm not breaking down all the bars. But he's like, the free throw is considered very easy. Shaq would say otherwise. You know, disrespect to Shaq. I love Shaq, dude. But Shaq would say otherwise. Free throw, easy like a free throw. He's saying this rap shit's easy for him.
I can't take. Yeah, I'm in beast mode and I'm running like I got a cheat code.
Running like I got a cheat code, because some games you can't run in, or you're running faster if you have a cheat code. Bars. Again, the bars.
This shit is easy like a free throw. Put him in my position and he froze. He's finito. Why would you say that I'm out with the flames keep lying away? And
see, he did the rapping fast here.
I'm climbing and I'ma keep rhyming this way. I'm at the height of my game. Cause they say I'm whack as fuck, but I don't care what they told you. Cause I'm about to blow way bigger than Cardi B's areolas.
These bars, dude. Cardi B's areola. Cardi B's areola is the nipple of a woman's boob. There was that accidental nude put off Cardi B. I've never seen it, but apparently her areolas are big as fuck. The bars, man.
I'm whack as fuck, but I don't care what they told you. Cause I'm about to blow way bigger than Cardi B's areolas. So let's go ahead and take a poll, cause I know I'm better than most ya. Your flow's boring like a bowl cut, my flow's turning over oceans. Everybody coming at me when they gonna stop though. I remember when nobody knew me, I was lost, though. Then I made a name and everybody was the famous, so they tried to put me out like they saw smoke. Rock milk, unexpected like it was a pothole. Never get to support on my
The rhyme scheme.
Now you wanna help me try to get a bit of fame, but the only time I'ma pull strings for you's on the crossbow. You won't ever be in a zone like me. No one will blow up your
Phone like me. Won't ever go on the throne like me. Hot damn, I'm the man and you wanna be just like me. You'll never be in a zone like me. The hook amazing, dude.
Won't ever go on the throne like hot damn, I'm the man and you'll never be just like me.
Fam, it is. There's a shovel. Dude, that song's amazing. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a great song. My biggest issue is that the rapping fast. Crypt even said it in himself on a story. That, like he just wish he didn't, he'd wish he didn't rap fast on that song. You know what I mean? And honestly, like, fam, it's, like, that the rapping fast, while it's cool, he even says he didn't want to do it. And that's and I didn't really enjoy the rapping fast on Like Me. The whole song, though, is good, so I give it a 9 out of 10. We got There For You featuring Atlas. Atlas always kills his features, so let's see what goes on with this. Yeah, I was expecting a more sing-songy vibe with it.
And I'll be there for you.
Ooh.
I know it's hard for us to love the way we knew before they broke our trust. And I'll be
there for you.
I know we don't have much, that don't matter to me. All I need, all I need, all I need, all I want is your love.
The hook, Atlas killing those hooks, man. His hook game is unmatched, fam.
One's there, you always are. When the phone calls get ignored, I know you're never far. And every time my heart aches, you're always there for me to vent. So when the world puts its weight on my chest, I breathe with your breath. And from the times I was broke up until the time I was rich, you never switched how you treated me. You see me the way I wish. You always hold me to the highest standards, unafraid to let me fall. Because
this has to be about his mom, because he's like, he's talking about somebody who's never switched the way that he treated him. It's like, in their downs, treated him the same. In his ups, treated him the same. You know what I mean? Always there for him. This has to be about his mom, dude. Let's put some respect on Crypt's mom, dude, because Mama Crypt is amazing, dude. She's an awesome person.
And from the times I was broke up until the time
I'm pretty sure that's who this is about. If not, and this has a twist, then okay, hold on. But I'm pretty sure this is about Mama Crypt, if it doesn't take a twist.
You never switched how you treated me. You see me the way I wish. You always hold me to the highest standards, unafraid to let me fall. Because when I get back up, you know it's better just to dust me off and let me learn by example and toughen up my thoughts. Sometimes you got to touch the stove just to know it's hot. And you can tell me.
Ooh, sometimes you have to touch the stove just to know it's hot. Sometimes you have to go through shit just to know to not do it.
Touch it 100 times, but until my skin is burned, I'll never know what the pain is like. No, I never want that pain again. That's like our relationship. Every time when things get tough, I think of parting ways, but then I think about the days before we ever existed and realize I couldn't last without you a single minute.
I'll be there.
Does he have a girlfriend? No. He said he was single. Okay. This still has to be about his mom or something. I don't know. But he's like, I'm going to get hurt and hurt over again. But at least this is a good song, man. It's hard to explain, but it's a good song.
Every time when things get tough, I think of parting ways, but then I think about the days before we ever existed and realize I couldn't last without you a single minute.
I'll be there for you. I know it's hard for us to love the way we knew before they broke our trust. And I'll be
there for you. I know it's not that much. It don't matter to me. I need.
So many times I've gotten messages from fans saying that I saved their life, saying I'm the man, saying that without me and this music that I make, that their life would have ended long ago, and that's hard to take.
Ooh, I haven't had that happen to me yet, but I'm sure I will eventually. Having music impact somebody like that, man, has to not only mean a lot, but it's like, damn, I really affect, like, it's crazy, man. Like having to hear those stories on a daily basis has to fuck with somebody at least a little bit.
Times I've gotten messages from fans saying that I saved their life, saying I'm the man, saying that without me and this music that I make, that their life would have ended long ago, and that's hard to take because I know how many times I've tried to take my own life, and you're the one that stopped me and told me to go home and write. So really,
I know how many times it took me. I almost. It's like that's so much. Hold on. Let's see what he says.
Saying that without me and this music that I make, that their life would have ended long ago, and that's hard to take because I know how many times I've tried to take my own life, and you're the one that stopped me and told me to go home and write.
He's like, you're the one that stopped me from killing myself, told me to go home and write out my pain. This is either about his mom or about a very, very good friend of his, man. And honestly, it's amazing. I love this song already, dude. It's such a good song.
Really, it's you. You're the one that we should all thank. You brought me closer to my family and even closer to faith. You brought me into the life of a family that lost their son, but would comfort their other one when my records were spun.
Okay. Still either about his mom. It has to be about a family member in my. It's got to be a family member, man.
Brought me into the life of a family that lost their son, but would comfort their other one when my records were spun. And to my homie Ben, just know that you've done much more for me than I could ever do for you, and I know that's hard to see.
This is just about some good people that he has, man.
But would comfort their other one when my records were spun. And to my homie Ben, just know that you've done much more for me
Ben,
than
shut
I
up,
could
man.
ever do for you, and I know that's hard to see. You made me fall back in love with the one I wrote this song about, and reminded me of the pain from the stove inside of my house. I'd rather live.
Ben, he's like, you made me fall in love with the one that I wrote this song about. Has to be about a girl. With that, it has to be about a girl if he's dating somebody.
Much more for me than I could ever do for you, and I know that's hard to see. You made me fall back in love with the one I wrote this song about, and reminded me of the pain from the stove inside of my house. I'd rather live one day with her than 1,000 without her laugh. I call her the love of my life. You can call her rap.
Okay, so he is dating somebody. Ben, a good friend of his, and so the song's about this girl that helps him and whatnot. And he's like, Ben, you've done, which is a good friend. I'm pretty sure he said Ben. Made him fall in love with her again. He's like, I'd rather spend one day with her instead of 1,000 days without her laugh. Damn.
And reminded me of the pain from the stove inside of my house. I'd rather live one day with her than 1,000 without her laugh. I call her the love of my life. You can call her rap.
You can call her what? He had to have said a name there.
I call her the love
of my life.
You can call her rap.
Oh, I call her the love of my life. You can call her rap. This isn't about a girl. This is about rap itself, the rap scene. So Ben is the one who pushed him to. So this is about Ben. And rap itself. So he's like, rap is the one that saved me. Rap's the one that stopped me from killing myself, and it helped so many, and my music helped so many people stop killing themselves. And he's like, Ben's the one who made me go to rap. Man, shout out to Ben. Shout out to Mama Crypt still as well. Man, Crypt, you're such an amazing dude. This song's amazing. I love this dude.
Back in love with the one I wrote this song.
This is the best song so far. I'm not even lying.
And reminded me of the pain from the stove inside of my house. I'd rather live one day with her than 1,000 without her laugh. I call her the love of my life.
You can call her rap.
Ooh.
I know it's not the way we knew
before they broke our trust. And I'll be there for you. I know we don't have much. That don't matter.
That hook's amazing. By far the best song on the album, man. It's like a 12 out of 10, dude. This is amazing. Like, this is off the charts amazing. And I like how I like it when rappers compare, like, a girl to rap. You know what I mean? And, like, this song's beautiful, dude. Atlas killed that hook, too, man. Shovel? Shovel! Let's go. Definitely a theme. Alright, we got Rapping From My Closet, the first single off of the album. And we will get into the Rapping From My Closet now. Rapping From My Closet's an awesome song. I'll talk more about it through later. But we're almost done with this reaction, boys. It's over 2 hours long. I love this album so far, though. Well, I love the album as a whole already. As you see, I have every song I like so far. But, like, yeah, no, it's great. There For You is by far the best song, though. Rapping From My Closet, let's go.
There's
Too many snakes in the grass. Too many.
Too many fakes in the game. Many two-faced men with holes in my back. I just want to write my raps and retire my mom and my dad. So excuse me, please. I'ma do me, and you can get the fuck off my back. Oh, yo, I'm almost to 1 million. I made it without spending a single cent on the pay-per-click AdSense.
Okay, it's like I'm almost to 1 million, and people, and I did it without, spending money on ads. A lot of people thought that was a dig at Tom MacDonald because they thought Tom dissed him in a different song. Thing is, one, Crypt reacted to that song they thought Tom MacDonald dissed Crypt in. Crypt reacted to it and said, "You don't feel like it's a diss? It's not. This is definitely not a diss, dude. Like, there's no way it is."
Do me, and you can get the fuck off my back. Oh, yo, I'm almost to 1 million. I made it without spending a single cent on the pay-per-click AdSense. Other rappers want to say they didn't pay for their promotion, but I got papers that say this shit's a fat fib. Now, I don't know if rappers diss me on the low so they can brag to their friends that they diss me and I didn't even know. But you can tell by their tone that they know that they don't stand a chance if we go toe-to-toe. But I digress this.
Why stress Crypt? I like the flow and the melodic when he rhymes. It's just, this song's awesome, dude.
Oh, but I digress this. Why stress this? Lines don't concern except for sheep, white test script. Boy, I'm on fire like a tire in a wreck pit. Try and blow out my flame, boy, that's a death wish. It's becoming common misconception when I rap it. People think of babbling about nothing. But I'm saying twice the stuff in half the time. You complain cause you tried and it came out sucking. Fuck, every day back on the same topic. When it's gonna stop? All this dissing is nonsense. I would rather work together than to bitch about it. Get up on the record with me, spit it, then we'll get a crowd to sit around and listen to us spitting. Then we'll get a tally of the better sounding spitter. It's simple, let's get it now. Go count it out. I guarantee that you will see that all your votes ain't even close to equaling half of the votes from me. What a scheme that was. Oh, this shit is so fun.
For real, he's like, what a scheme that was. This shit is so fun. Like, dude, the rhymes are crazy. Put some respect on Crypt's name.
Bitter and simple, let's get it now. Go count it out. I guarantee that you will see that all your votes ain't even close to equaling half of the votes from me. What a scheme that was. Oh, this shit is so fun. I just rapping cause I'm happy. You just rapping cause you lunch, and I lead you up like I always do. Another
that joke was also true. He's like, hey, look, you only is like, he's like, I'll eat these rappers up, and it's like, oh, it's a fat joke. Like, he's just having fun, and I fuck with the song.
I just rapping cause I'm happy. You just rapping cause you lunch, and I lead you up like I always do. Another fat joke, but it's oh so true, and I can't help but do it. So go review it and focus only on that and not the soulful music. Upload your stupid little hopeless review, bitch, and hope it grows to get vocals to views. It's
sad when these people want to talk shit when they met Crypt, but it was a fandom, but I love this part. This is my favorite part of that song. The melodic. I love this, dude.
And not the soulful music. Upload your stupid little hopeless review, bitch, and hope it grows to get vocals to views. It's
sad these people want to talk shit when they never met Crypt, but it's a random, but
why do I expect nothing but respect? So the rap
but dust.
You and I both
no, it's a bus.
So give me my those while I can't smell those, and I'll go ascend
to the sun. Yes, sir.
That I will address it. All these negative comments, you know I have an ill obsession. Suddenly when I rap about my depression, I sound like an F, and that's a definite way to discredit on my messages.
He's like, oh, no, when I rap about my depression, I now sound like an F all of a sudden. Like, again, people hate being compared. I don't necessarily mind it. Most of the time, I take it as like a compliment most of the time, but it can get on my nerves sometimes. Like, I understand it.
That I will address it. All these negative comments, you know I have an ill obsession. Suddenly when I rap about my depression, I sound like an F, and that's a definite way to discredit on my messages. I'm sounding like me every time I'm on the beat. Stop comparing me to others, and then maybe you will see.
He's like, look, I have my own style. I have my own swag. Like, for real. I exactly. Like, it gets annoying.
Messages, I'm sounding like me every time
like, it gets annoying being compared. Like, it can be. like I said, again, it doesn't really bother me like that, but it does get annoying.
Stop comparing me to others and then maybe you will see. That's no disrespect in 80s, one of the greatest in the game. But the second you take away, then I'm rapping about my pain. I'm gonna snap and go insane because I dealt with it on the daily. Maybe
He's like, look, he's like, he feels like being compared to NF, like, or anybody else is like discrediting his experience, his pain. And he's like, no disrespect to NF, because NF is indeed one of the greatest in the game. And honestly, like I do know his music's not for everybody, but look, dude, NF rhymes like crazy without even cussing, and cussing opens up a lot of rhyming. Like, NF is amazing, dude. He's one of the greatest in the game right now, and I will always say that. More than likely, like, NF is going to die a legend, in my opinion. Like, for real. He isn't a legend right now, but he definitely will be one. But like, he's saying, like, look, I'm me, you know what I mean? No disrespect to him, but I'm me. I got my own swag.
then maybe you will see. That's no disrespect in 80s, one of the greatest in the game. But the second you take away, then I'm rapping about my pain. I'm gonna snap and go insane because I dealt with it on the daily. Maybe think before you say this shit, I begin to speak my way. Hey, album reviews
just came in because the Crypt got 3 out of 10. See, Crypt, Tales from the Crypt is not even a 3 out of 10 album. Tales from the Crypt is an amazing album. I love Tales from the Crypt. So, like, fam, people be wildin' with these people who criticize albums most of the time do not even know what they're talking about when it comes to music. I could name names right now, but I'm not going to. But yeah, it's stupid. Some people who criticize music have no idea, basically know nothing about music, so it's stupid. Tales from the Crypt's an amazing album. It's like, people are stupid.
You say this shit, I begin to speak my way. Hey, album reviews just came in. Tales from the Crypt got a 3 out of 10. A guy told me that I rap too much about my dead grandma and that I sound like a bitch. Wow, some of y'all.
Whoever said that is fucked in the head. It's like, oh, I rap too much about my dead grandma. He's like, oh, you rap too much about your dead grandma. You sound like a bitch. All right, then, let me kill your mom. Let your grandma die. Let your mom die. Like, whoever you're close to, let them die. And see, like, man, whoever said that is fucked. And just no. Fuck that dude, whoever said that.
My dead grandma and that I sound like a bitch. Wow, some of y'all have no soul. She was my best friend, but she didn't even know that I made a lot of dough from spitting infinite flows. Even though some of y'all say I stole a bunch of those, but when
the rhyme scheme made a lot of dough from spitting infinite flows. Even though you'll say I stole a bunch of those, like, man, it's amazing. Ugh.
So she was my best
friend, but she didn't even know that I made a lot of dough from spinning infinite flows. Even though y'all say I stole a bunch of doughs. I don't even know.
Because I never stole shit
but the heart from your home. He has a swag, and I fuck with this song a lot.
This is nonsense. I'm on the way to blow up. Y'all watch this. I just turned down a 6-figure deal. Fuck trying to appeal. I'll keep rapping from my closet.
I love Rapping From My Closet, man. Again, it was the first single for the album. I write Rapping From My Closet like a 9.5 out of 10. It's an amazing song. I like it. The Shovel! Okay, look, little TJ, your album was cool and all, but I don't care right now. I don't need that ad. Alright, we got Sundays with Grandma, the longest song, and from what I've heard, an emotional one. And I'm pretty sure I could guess Sundays with Grandma. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an emotional one. Let's listen in. It's the longest one. Let's go.
I had just turned 16 when I learned how to drive. My whole life in front of me, I had nothing but time.
Country. No, I don't really like country like that, but this definitely has country influence. Let's see where it goes, man.
I had just turned 16 when I learned how to drive. My whole life in front of me, I had nothing but time. With the open road and a tank of gas, I had one place to go. Down to Willow Drive to see the purest soul. Right about now, it's been 3 years since Grandma's been alone. She needs me now more than she ever did since Grandpa's down the road. So I pull on into her driveway and she's waiting at the door with a smile across her face that I'd never seen before. And she said, come on in and sit on down. I'm frying this chicken until it's nice and brown. And wait till I tell you about the things I found out about my neighbor too. She is a Baptist small town gossip queen, and she tell it all to me. Sunday lunch with grandma, making memories.
Bro, I'm gonna cry, bro. This is beautiful. Knowing that Crypt's grandma's dead, and this is like a tribute to, he's making a tribute to his grandma. I don't even like country like that, but this is beautiful, bro. I'm probably gonna end up crying, dude.
Sunday lunch with grandma, making memories. I was 18 when I moved off to school, and grandma was sad. We had made a routine full of love and food every weekend that had passed. On the Sundays that I couldn't come home, she'd call me every time with a brand new story about the folks at church and how they'd always sing too high. And she'd say, honey, I hate to bother you, but this damn TV remote, can you tell me how to fix it, please? And then I'll let you go. So
This is so beautiful, dude. This is, bro. I'm choked up right now. This is beautiful, bro. This is beautiful.
this damn TV remote, can you tell me how to fix it, please? And then I'll let you go. So I laugh and tell her what she needs. It was our running joke. And I'd say, Grandma, when I come home, I will see if it is broke. And she'd say, come on in and sit on down. I'm frying this chicken until it's nice and brown. And wait till I tell you about the things I found out about my neighbor too. She is a Baptist small town gossip queen, and she tell it all to me. Sunday lunch with grandma, making memories. I graduated school when I was 22, and she was proud as could be. I had a girl I would marry till our love grew weary, and one day she'd up and leave. And I cried a river of tears, and my grandma cried too.
Bro. Rest in peace, Crypt's grandma, man. Bro, I'm actually crying right now, bro. Fuck. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful, dude.
Our love grew weary, and one day she'd up and leave. And I cried a river of tears, and my grandma cried too. 'Cause she knew how much it hurt me, and that hurt her too. And she said, I won't always be around, but don't ever let another woman bring you down.
She was such a good person, dude. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but this is, bro, this hit, bro. As a person who has both of my grandmas dead, they both died. I don't necessarily have, like, I never really had the same relationship with them like he had with his, but, bro, she was such a genuine person, man. Yeah, you can tell based off the song how much he talks about her, dude. She's such a genuine good person, and it's just sad to know that she's gone.
She said, I won't always be around, but don't ever let another woman bring you down. Baby, please never forget your worth. No woman on earth can know just how good you are with a heart of gold. You're a man of some girl's dreams, but until the day she finds you, you come and grab a bite to eat. So won't you come on in and sit on down? I'm frying this chicken until it's nice and brown. And wait till I tell you about the things I found out about heaven. There's so much here to show you. I know you can't wait anymore.
That hook switch is bro. This is so beautiful, bro. Rest in peace, Crypt's grandma, man.
Well, grandma, but now she's cooking for the Lord.
That's gotta be his grandma. Yo. Yo.
Thank you for the supper last night. I love you. I'll see you later. Don't work too hard. That baby.
See, like I said before the song, I'm not really a big fan of country, but that was just beautiful. Dead ass made me cry. Like, not sobbing, but like, that dead ass made me, bro. This is beautiful. Rest in peace, Crypt's grandma, man.
That baby.
That's a 10. That's a 10. It's past it. It's an 11. Like I like There For You more than this song, but this is definitely the second best song on the whole album, man. It's so beautiful, dude. This is beautiful. Amazing song. Let's get into the last one, Buried Alive, the title track. Shovel. I respect that. Okay. So he kept the shovel theme throughout the whole album, and I'm pretty sure Buried Alive is obviously gonna have it. But like, he didn't do that with Sundays with Grandma out of respect, because he loves his grandma so much. Because like the Buried Alive, there's the shovel to indicate, that and whatnot. He didn't do that because his grandma's already dead. Like, it would be seen as like disrespectful. Honestly, I'm glad he didn't do it. I'm definitely glad. I was expecting it, but I'm glad he didn't do it. And I understand why. Man, rest in peace to Crypt's grandma, dude. Now we have Buried Alive. Here's the shovels.
Somebody save me from myself. I'm following my demons all the way to hell. Talking to God so far away.
Sing, Crypt, god damn.
I'm falling down. I'm buried alive. Do you
He can sing his heart out, man.
know what it's like to live your life in the eyes of the public while they wait to watch you fail? Every day they're looking for something old to bring up something new if they see you doing well. And God forbid you did some things in the past, man, you might as well just hang it up to dry. Cause in this day and age, change don't mean a thing. They'll cancel anything in sight.
Cancel
These
culture.
people are casting stones for things they've done themselves. They just don't have a million people praying they fail and watching every move they make and honing on their mistakes and show the world that you're not who they think. The pressure keeps mounting higher. I no longer desire to live this life I chose, cause I'm no longer inspired. But these people require me to keep bringing the cipher, so I'll speak till I'm tired, holding my feet to the fire.
Yeah, that's the thing. People kept saying Cypher, when Cypher, like, enjoy, like, when Cypher 3 dropped, people were like, when Cypher 4 already, like, dude, chill out, enjoy Cypher 3, man. Cyphers are a bitch to make, I wouldn't know. Zay, I need that let me shut up. I'm not gonna give out too much, but I wouldn't know. Cyphers are a bitch to make.
Inspired, but these people require me to keep bringing the cipher, so I'll speak till I'm tired, holding my feet to the fire, screaming, somebody save me from
This hook's awesome. I like this hook.
I'm following my demons all
Oh, way about hell, falling down, I'm buried alive.
It's like I read your mind, dude. Finding why would you even try to keep and hide secrets deep inside? You're speaking lies and redefined who I knew. What can I do? Stuck in my room. Demons swirl around like typhoons. Life is like a tightrope that I'm walking.
Demons swirl around like typhoons. Typhoon is a hurricane and they swirl. Good line, good bar.
Stuck in my room, demons swirl around like typhoons. Life is like a tightrope that I'm walking in. I wanna take that rope and tie a noose. Preparing to die.
Tightrope, and I want to take that, and you have to like balance on it. And he's like, life's like a tightrope, so you have to balance on life. And it's like, I want to take that tightrope and make it a noose, and just, damn, that's deep.
It's like a tightrope that I'm walking in. I wanna take that rope and tie a noose. Preparing to die, scary inside, bottomless lows, heroin highs, staring in the eyes of death. I'm paralyzed.
I like how throughout this whole song you hear the shovels, and it's like he's digging his grave while he's doing the song.
It's time for them to bury me alive. Maybe now you see the bar you set for me is higher than the one that I can actually reach. This is what you wanted. Raise your shovels high. Lay me in the dirty, bury me alive. Somebody save me from myself.
The storm.
I'm following my demon.
The storm's obviously representing the internal storm in his head.
All the way to
Ooh.
talking to
Ooh. The layer vocal in the background. Oh, that's beautiful. Shovel? No shovel. That is
this right here is how
that is beautiful. We're finally over with the reaction. Took a long time. We've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. Bro, this was Crypt, man. This is a beautiful album. Bro, There For You, my favorite. Sundays with Grandma's second favorite. And I'm gonna say Who You Know would be my third. Love, this album's amazing. One of the best this year. I'm gonna rate this album a nice 9.5 out of 10. It is such a beautiful, great album. Very well put together, Crypt. Man, it is beautiful. Such a beautiful, beautiful album, dude. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this long stream, this long reaction stream. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.